Looking forward to today's conversations. We have top 10 in front of us, man. Top 10 is in front of us. And mind you guys, we've actually been missing a lot of top 10 activity. And I'm just catching up right now as soon as I got the mail for this week's for this week's top 10. It's very interesting. So I just want to throw it up for the speakers that are up right now. What do you guys think in the last 3 weeks? Because I think we've missed in the last 3 weeks. What do you think the activity has been on in the last 3 weeks? Who do you think has been dominating? What are your predictions on that end? Dante, I don't know if you can speak on this.
I don't know. I may not be able to speak on it.
But go ahead.
But
Go
I'll
ahead,
say
actually.
Rema fun. I
Okay.
think that's something.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. I
Nice,
feel like
nice.
all bodies used to be dancing somewhere. So yeah.
Interesting. Was Hot Body... Oh, okay. All right. Fair shout. Fair shout. Fair shout. All right. What else?
No, that's all I got.
Oh, okay. Pepper, how are you feeling for activity? What do you think has been popping the last 3 weeks in
The way
your
I gen the way
yeah?
I genuinely have yeah.
You have no idea?
Like I genuinely have no clue. I don't even know that I even know what was the last, like even when last we spoke about top 10, what was even there. So
Right.
it's
I mean
yeah.
the last time we spoke, just a quick refresher, it was Burna Boy's Love that was in a run for I think like
Oh yeah,
3 weeks or so. In the run in number
yeah.
one place. And
And
99 Fola,
yeah,
all those
99, I
records.
remember
Yeah. That was what the last couple of top tens have been
that
looking
was,
like.
that was like 3 weeks ago. Who knows what's going
Yeah,
on now?
man. Exactly. It'll be exciting to see, man. Exciting to see. Let me just allow some speakers up before we get the ball rolling on top 10. All right, man. This week on Turntable Charts, another exciting drop for Turntable, man. Real quick, before I let some speakers on, let me see. Okay, I think we should be good. All right, we should be good. We should be solid. All right, we have activity outside the top 10. I was just trying to confirm if we have some activity outside the top 10, and we do. Okay. All right, looking outside of the top 10 this week. First on the list, in terms of activities, we have Mavo, Shakabulizi, enters a new peak of number 15 in its third week. Okay, that's the one of the latest records for Mavo in number 15 this week. Adekunle Gold's Bobo with Lojay Shode ranks at number 17, having peaked at number 14 last week. All right. So it's cool to see Adekunle Gold activity here. Charlie Poppy's Naso ranks at number 18, having peaked at number 16 last week. All right. Cool. And last but not the least, King Promise and Mr. Easy. See what we've done. Debuts at number 20 on this week's official Nigeria Top 100. Any reactions to the activity outside, or it's all cool and dandy?
Focus.
Focus for real, man. All right, man. Let's get into the top 10, man. Without any further ado, looking at number 10 this week, ladies and gentlemen, we have SZA, Thames, and Omale's Isaka 6 a.m. with Tukutela, Jazzman, and Leka Beats lifts to a new peak of number 10 on the official Nigeria Top 100. It tallied 935,000 on-demand streams, making it number 22 on streaming, and 38.5 million in radio airplay impressions, making it number 12 on radio. Okay, it is the first top 10 entry for SZA Tukutela, and Jazzman in Nigeria, while Leka Beats scores his first top 10 entry as a credited artist. How do we feel about that? Number 10 this week. Isaka Part 2 at number 10. Any thoughts? Everyone indifferent about it? All right.
I'm fully indifferent. Like, good. Like, no thoughts really.
All right then. Cool. Looking at number 9, we're going to Fola's Echo. Okay, drops from number 6 to number 9. Okay, new record from Fola's album. And moving up to number 8 rather. At number 8, we have Fola with Golibe with Victony, dips from number 7 to number 8. I'm realizing we didn't get to see the first week of activity for Fola's album. So some of this is going to be us like catching up in a way. Because the songs that we're talking about have been here for a while, so they are dropping in some essence. Okay, like the Golibe record and the Echo record as well, both sharing the number 8 and number 9 spot. All right, moving up to number 7. At number 7, we have Ira Star's Hot Body, climbs from number 8 to number 7. The single peaked at number 3 on the official Nigeria Top 100. All right, good to see Ira here again. And at number 6, we have Asake with Badman Gangsta, with Tiakola rebounds from number 9 to number 6 this week. Okay, moving up to number 5. At number 5, we have DJ Tunes, One Condition with Wizkid and Fola Holds. At number 5, it peaked at number 4 on the official singles chart. Okay, moving up to number 4. And at number 4 this week, we have Burna Boy's former number 1, Love. Actually, I take that back. At number 4, I actually have Young John's Cash Flow with Wizkid. At number 4 this week, okay, which debuted at number 1 3 weeks ago, remains at number 4 on this week's chart, which then brings us to number 3, which is Burna Boy's former number 1, Love, that is steady at number 3. All right. Before we get into the top 2, let's do a quick recap on this week's top 10. At number 10, we had Scissor Thames Anomaly with Isaka 2 at number 10. At number 9, we had Fola with Echo. At number 8, we had Fola yet again with Golibe featuring Victony. At number 7, we had Ira Star with Hot Body. At number 6, we had Asake, Badman Gangsta with Tiakola. And at number 5, we had DJ Tunes with One Condition featuring Wizkid and Fola. At number 4, we had Young John Cash Flow with Wizkid, which debuted at number 1 3 weeks ago, but at number 4 this week. At number 3, we had Burna Boy's Love. Okay, and then which brings us to number 2 this week, which is holding at the number 2 peak for yet another week. We have Fola's You. All right, it is Fola's 4th top 10 entry in the top 10 of this week's chart. Okay, a figure he has maintained for the last 3 weeks. Okay, Davido is the only other artist with as many top 10 entries in a single week in 2025. However, Fola remains the only artist to record 4 top 10 entries in multiple weeks so far in 2025. Big feat for Fola so far in his presence on the chart in 2025. Which then brings us to our number 1 record. Okay, continuing to dominate the Nigerian charts, spending a 3rd consecutive week at number 1. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Fun by Rema at number 1 this week. Okay, spends a 3rd consecutive week at number 1 and continues to dominate the Nigerian chart, accumulating into a 3rd week at the top of the chart with 3.55 million on-demand streams, making it number 1 on streaming for a 3rd week, and 73.3 million in radio reach, making it number 1 on radio for a 2nd week. It is now Rema's longest number 1 single of 2025, surpassing the 2-week reign of Baby Is It a Crime in February 2025. That brings us to this week's top 10 on Turntable Charts, the only aggregate chart system in Nigeria currently. How does everyone feel about this week's top 10? Any surprises? Any overall thoughts you're walking away with? Talk to me.
Rema had fallen all the way to number 1.
Is that supposed to be a play of words there?
Yeah, sorry, my delivery was just sick.
Congratulations. But yeah, I hear you. I hear you.
Yeah.
Good for him. Good for him.
It's a record that deserves it. In my personal opinion.
You think it's the best record he's dropped this year?
I think it's one of the best African records that's dropped in years.
God, I just asked you. Anyway, man.
What did you just say?
It's good if I'm honest now.
Sure.
No, please. I just wanted you to repeat what you just said.
I forgot that I asked the question, or what question, but I said that Pond is one of the best African records that has dropped in years.
Okay, I was just asking if it was the best song from him this year.
Don't let them silence you. Don't let them silence you.
But sure, if you wanted to take it somewhere else, man, I'm welcome. I'm welcome to hear it from someone.
Here goes this Purple Ranger. I just asked somebody to repeat something. Got it, that's it. Go for
it. They think he's bad. She tell me, say, don't let them silence you.
It's not Purple Ranger. Spirits.
I don't die. I don't die, man. Anyway, man, any other thoughts? Any other thoughts this week's top 10?
I just want to say that there's no Falaro, no. There is no Falaro. That's what I have to say.
That's why they no come grab. They no come just tear your shares this evening.
Nah, but you're lying though.
Hello.
It's a lie.
He's being sarcastic.
He's playing
He's
around.
being sarcastic now.
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't clock that. My bad. That's my own.
Hello.
No worry.
There's no Folaron, but there's 4 of his songs on top 10. You are quite hilarious.
For the most out of any artist this year, it's just crazy because he's rubbing shoulders with Davido in terms of Nigerian chart, man. That's crazy.
Do you know what?
Yeah, but they don't know him. They don't know his songs. That's why. Don't worry.
Oh, they don't know what it looks like too, by the way.
Yeah. They don't know that either.
They will be fine.
You mind all those diaspora people. I hope these the world people.
See, I have a bone. I want to cry. See, this diaspora.
Don't cry.
Diaspora is nonsense. See, went to one Afrobeats party. They playing TikTok music. I almost cried.
TikTok music. What? Please, can you expatiate?
Yeah, I want to hear the TikTok music. No, Shama slander. No, Shama slander, man.
You know those TikTok music that you don't even know the beginning of the song until they get to the TikTok parts.
It's just the parts that you know.
What is the TikTok music?
Give an example now.
You said Oshama now.
I know one in my head, but just give an example, bro.
See, that's the problem. See, that's the problem.
You won't know.
The problem is it was such a forgettable memory that like I can't even remember the TikTok song. All I know is that I've heard the sound before on TikTok. Like that's how bad it is. See, yeah, I realized that all of us on this space, not to be like we are in a bubble. We are literally in a bubble. See, I'm not even joking with you. People don't keep up with new music the way we used to keep up with new music.
I've said it before.
I disagree, Sha. I feel like this is one of the places where people actually keep up with new music.
You know, I know, but I mean like the vast majority.
That's what he's saying. He's saying like your
I need to start using my ear. I'm sorry, guys.
Your general pop is not. I mean, GP is not keeping up. With
they did not even know Naso. They did not even know Naso. Charlie popping Naso. That's how bad it is.
Wait, where was this diaspora party? I beg. I want to put a.
I was about to ask.
No, it's not in the Oshadis of the. It's not in this. It's not in the Oshadis.
Lost boy. Just answer the question. Just like the country or.
It was in Berlin. It was in Berlin.
Berlin. Okay. I mean,
That's understandable.
yeah. I mean, I'm not surprised.
Because they have the same experience in London.
If London is doing this, if this is what happening in London, then there's a problem.
Exactly.
I mean, LA,
It is bad. I don't
no,
get.
I mean, LA would be worse than London, though. LA stay big.
LA would have to be worse than London
See,
for sure.
any music that was not in the battle ranking time, before people can remember the song, is except it trends on TikTok. I'm telling you. Whole DJ set, no shady vibes. I almost ran mad.
You said no shady vibes.
No shade, no vibes.
No shady, no vibes for real, man.
But I mean, even here, like the jams that still make the club rock here, like it's still like, bro. While how many months in and with you still getting people gas. Like,
Bro, what's that?
nothing
There's
like-
that, what's it called? What's that Mapiano record? It come on a song.
that
That's
jealous,
what everybody-
Jesus, jealous is still.
Yeah, jealousy. Thank you. That's the one.
It's still Chico. Even
Now that you
Oblate,
mentioned that song.
Oblate is still going for people, man.
No. You guys, I asked at this Afrobeat party. In London, when they say they are doing party, they will say we are doing party. This one they space.
Hey,
Play
child.
Oblate. These people played Oblate for 15 seconds and removed it.
Oblate has had his run.
Like,
See.
the danceable songs are used as the pillars. And then they will not play their TikTok.
I now understand
Crazy.
why Dirty December is like pilgrimage. They don't say pilgrimage. What the fuck, bro?
I mean, like,
we're definitely suffering. We're definitely suffering. Out.
Lost boys actually fucking.
no, but it's always been pilgrimage, man.
Guy, there's no way, bro.
Bro, but speaking of Oblate though, why am I hearing an announcement of the remix dropping in 2025?
Is that so?
I didn't want to let the song go. Why not? Like, bro.
Then we'll milk.
My Akari is busting out of iCloud every year. Oblate will bust to please.
I
Bro.
was about to say, if what's it called? If you're actually with a body, of course, can last for 9 months. Oblate can last for a year.
Oblate feels like a 2-year-old song right now, man. I don't even know how old it actually is.
Well, I think they
Right
take
on.
the original record now and use it to transition. So that's calm.
Yeah, man. Anyway, man.
Yes, no, that transition is
Once
can
the
never
Afrobeats
die.
DJ has played maybe 1 or 2 jams, it's not working. They go just play. It's always their savior.
It makes sense. It makes sense.
But
It
you
makes
have
sense.
They'll play
You have to
Oblate,
do
then
it,
they don't see they don't get Oblate, they will not play Ozeba after. They will more everywhere.
Mm.
Then from Ozeba, they will now play Fuji Vibe. Then from Fuji Vibe, they will now play. Oh god, so predictable.
Yeah, man.
Oh yeah,
Then-
that
then-
was about to Fuji Vibe transition that everybody did. Yeah.
Bro. Then if I the worst ones are the Kelebu Ozeba ones. Oh my god.
Anyway.
No, I've still
No,
not
the one
heard.
that
I've only heard
the transition
Kelebu
that
once.
killed me was hearing
London.
the what's it called? That Darko.
Favorite girl?
What's it called? Yeah, favorite girl. Love is
Afrobeats.
wicked. I said brother.
Love is
That's
Okay.
right, DJ did not leave that song for a long
Yeah,
time.
Love is Secret transition to favorite girl. Oh my gosh.
Oh,
I'm like,
bro.
please, let's go.
Man, I miss Niger. I need a Niger set.
Anyway.
Like, I need to be in Nigeria and just listen to DJs play.
But okay, but don't get your hopes up, because like
I was about to say, you'll go there, you
in
hear
Nigeria-
house music.
I'm sure they are better than I'm sure they are better. Although I've heard that people play too much on my piano there, but I'm sure they are better.
I think
Nigerians are complaining of our piano,
It
man.
depends on where you go.
See.
It depends on where you go. If you go
It
for
depends
a-
on where you go. Don't go to
you're going
club.
for Amapiano. If you go for a-
Don't go to club,
That's
bro.
like if you go to club, you are going back to Burna Boys like to party and let the drugs out and all
like
the
to party is very crazy.
Nah.
What's happening?
In the right context, like to party could slap though.
No, it slaps. But my point is, they play music in such a way that you start thinking, okay, don't people drop music like every month? Like you might come on.
But then again, I think that's a larger conversation though. Like, how many people are commanding the dance floors nowadays? Like, if it's not Rema,
In the
Shiva,
records?
Asake.
Normally only me that is on the dance floor.
No, I mean like
Like all beat
no, I mean like
records.
music. I mean music.
Yeah,
like
like
in terms of
music
music.
wise.
Like what? Like
You
what?
have any team?
Like right now, it's only Rema.
It's Rema.
Only Rema, Asake, and Shiva.
It's Rema, Asake, Shay vibes.
bro. There's Davido.
Many of their songs.
Apart from the people from that era, because once again, you still go to the clubs and they still play Damn Drum and everywhere lights up, right? They still play the old Wiz records, the old Burna records. Like, yes, but like now, like out of the new guys, which only 3 artists in Nigeria out of the new generation serves the dance floor.
Is the four horsemen actually? There's 4 of them. There's OD, there's Asake, there's Charlie.
Oh yeah, okay, and there's Charlie as well.
And
there's a lot of gospel records in the club to these days. That's also fun.
It's not.
Yeah, is he
Yeah, like mad.
Is he I have a very big God or which one?
But then that's so. But then
Yes, I have a
that's
very
shame to a lot of the
good.
Afrobeats.
I'm not going back.
Yeah, that I'm not going back one. Yeah.
Yes, I can never turn back.
There was also one more other song.
It's not just that though. Like them, I don't want to talk about this experience, but my point is they do be playing it sometimes, and it's going.
No, but I'm just saying, like, imagine all these songs, all these gospel songs, even throwback gospel songs are going, and like Afrobeats guys are not like there's no right now. There's no Victony record in the club.
Afrobeats reset.
There's no Victony record in the club. There's no Benson record in the club.
There's
no Fireboy record in the club.
It's from their style though. It's from their style.
But some place Victony is rare. But that Victony thing confuses me sometimes because I'm like, yo, I this is hours into this event and you guys have not, and I didn't go out that much, but like this hours into this event and I've not hit Victony once.
Yeah, I mean, recent Victony.
I had Soweto on the first DJ set, then the third DJ comes and plays Soweto again, then the fifth DJ playing is also playing Soweto again, and maybe you will now have like the remix, and that's just like the change there. So it's like, I know DJs.
I think it's just the change in Sonics in general. Like, we barely have danceable music anymore. And I feel like there's also a facade that our industry has changed. The artists have changed, but I don't think the fans have changed as much. Like, I think this year has proven why I feel like we're still very much a single market, or at least we're resetting back to a single market. Like, nobody's even listening to albums anymore. Like, nobody's album is even holding any form of, like, there's no state on almost any album this year.
Past lockdown, it's been a singles market, like, for a while.
Nobody cares anymore. Like, nobody cares for your project.
It's been a singles market.
Like, unless you fully dominate the year, like an Asake or like Rema. I mean, that's why he's like, it just has to be respected because his did a real reset. Like, just back to the dance. Like, bro, he's dictated the clubs for the last 1 year. Every track on that project, like. You will hear 4-5 tracks on an album in the club. When last did you hear that? Like, apart from Asake and maybe Odumo. Even Odumo, like, he doesn't have 4 clubs from his album, 4 songs from his album in the clubs, and he's a rapper, so like, it's even excusable, right? What about the ones that are making pop music and you can't find 2 songs from your album in the clubs at all?
Yeah,
so
that's right.
It's a very interesting time, Wainsha.
Yeah. Yeah, Mr. Tywa. Hey, your mic is very, very distant. It's like as if it's not plugged in at all.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it's much better.
Okay. So my own take is that part of the problem is the Amapianoification of Afrobeats. Now they don't even really play songs anymore. It's not about the transitions and the beats. So like some of these songs, it will not fit into their, what do they call it? It won't fit into their sets. Like, there's so much. Now it's more about playing beats rather than the songs. And like, even if they're playing songs, I don't know how to put it, but like,
basically they're flipping every song on Amapiano now. So if your song
yes, so everything is about that Amapiano.
Amapiano.
Yeah, so it just doesn't give that vibe of like danceable music anymore.
I also wonder if like our artists are doing proper DJ campaigns anymore. I don't know if people have slacked on that, and I think
it's funny. I was thinking about that today.
I think there's an angle to that. So I think people have stopped sending out DJ packs. I think there's less of an effort there. I think people have just focused on trying to take off on social media and forgetting about just the physical activations of things like going to the clubs, activating your songs. I don't know how much of that is still active, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, I just think it's crazy that some of our new big, like the big guys that are new, like the younger guys, they don't have songs spinning in the clubs, and there's no better way to like really gauge your presence than club music. Like for especially when you're doing Afrobeats, I just don't think there's that much. Like you have to serve parties. Like if you're like somewhat a pop star, I guess. Not you have to, but like
Yeah.
I mean, you guys are making it, but it's not getting to the clubs.
Not to sound like a broken record, but it still goes back to my thing about the hip hop leaning guys dominating with their party records, and then to them in some case, not to say that they are all doing bad right now, but those four guys, those four figures in the space have kind of slowed down in a lot of ways. Like I'm talking Asake, I'm talking to Shali, OD and Shay Vibes. Their impact, their hold on the last 2-3 years was immense. Like you couldn't breathe essentially, and I really, really do believe that it was what pulled Rema towards even making the E's in the first place. So it's like if those guys are not as active in that soundscape and it's not connecting as much, then you might start seeing, or at least you see other crops of much more softer, much more R&B leaning type artists try to take up that space. But I think we're in a very weird place where it's all muddy. There's nothing that is actually absolutely dominant in the headspace that you can point to that we're in a certain type of era. I still think we're transitioning into something. It could still be the Asake types still dominating. It could still be the Shali types still dominating. But you never know because the Folas are playing right now. And those R&B guys could be coming up, but then again, even with Fola's positioning, it's not as dominant to really like command the space like those guys did. So I just think we're in a transition period, Sha. I think we'll see towards the end of 2024 into this year. We'll see how the big guys even move
I
to.
think with the likes of the Mavos and the Level 10, and there's this ATTW guy that I do. When I found his music, I didn't get it, but I saw a lot of people raving about him more recently.
Mm-hmm.
I think it's very interesting where he could go because the Level 10 is just top there, and as time goes on, I know this is not actual, but it's Africanizing the sound.
Yeah, he is. Yeah,
so much. It's crazy. Like there's this R1 record that was already even going crazy that he put it on SoundCloud before he now put it on his album that is coming out later this year. And I'm like, I can see that going in the clubs if that becomes a thing because it will feel new for so many, like some majority of people in the audience. Because while the Mavo sound, which I with the last project, the Kilometer 2, still has that Amapiano thing.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Don't let me.
Are there any love songs that are heavy in the clubs right now?
The only person that's maybe Fola.
Yeah, Fola. There's that Calculate song. I don't know.
Yes,
the Calculate song, Kid Kada, right? Or how do you say his name?
Oh yeah, there's that.
Yeah, that record. It's a Fola type record. Yeah.
Kumi in the club, but I know Kumi has the what's the name of the song?
Arike.
Sorry. Arike, that's a big one. So I don't know if he's in the club or not. But even Arasta is in the club. Odd Body is actually like at events.
Yeah. I can see that.
That one is just there.
I can see that.
But I think you're right. It looks like it could go anywhere.
You could go anywhere, man.
I think the best place is for everybody should go and find their community. And if this is crazy take, but if the industry is serious, they'll build the lens that is really glaring that there are people listening to those type of records, and just so that it's clear for artists that you guys are not servicing everybody, but if the music does end up interpreting for everybody, that'll be a beautiful place to be in the long run.
Yeah, fair enough. And speaking of artists too, like Ira and Rema, we saw them at Global Citizen Festival, which happened this past weekend, I think, in New York. It was so dope to see them. Ira had her own set, and a few hours later, she and Rema came on stage together to perform Countdown. That was sweet. Okay, and then Rema had Is It a Crime? Did anyone catch it? The full was it a live stream?
I caught
Yeah,
it.
live stream.
I caught the Global Citizens Festival. Hi, everybody.
Hi, Bellama.
It wasn't just Ira and Rema. Tyla also performed at Global Citizens. There were several artists that
Which we'll
performed
get
this.
into soon.
Yeah, everybody and their mother was a Global Citizen. It was very cute. I think it was hosted by, what's her name? Liza Koshy for this year.
Okay.
And we had like a couple Nigerians behind the scenes. So it was cute. As far as the performances go, somebody said they're trying to set up Rema and Ira as
a thing, as an item.
They look like siblings.
They don't look like a thing. Like, I need everybody to calm down.
I actually genuinely need people to like Nigerians to like Nigerian fans and stars to touch some fucking grass. AstroTurf. I know.
Yeah.
But
Did you say Afro Turf?
Something they need to get.
Did you say Afro Turf?
AstroTurf. No, it was funny
I
because
go back to the but I said Rema and Ira kissed. I said, yeah, now what's your problem?
it was cute though because like there were other people that performed. Cardi B, Ray, several people.
Right.
But Ira's performance was really cute. There were a bunch of kids dancing as she was singing. It was very adorable. I love it for her. And her performing Selena Gomez
Selena's part,
while Selena Gomez was getting married. Very cute. Very cute.
Yeah.
Love
All right.
it for them.
Dope. And then we definitely had Tyla, which had a very clippable moment. She opened up the song, and I love that. I even love the song choice too, you know, because the song is Mr. Media.
Like, everything about that entire performance was an actual statement.
It was a statement.
Because if you've listened to Mr. Media, I was like, yo, this baby is audacious. I love it.
Yeah, some people think that record is about,
Can I?
Yeah, I mean it's about the media in general, but obviously people were pointing towards the Joe Buddens, the Charlemagne's, like them types. But
It's about media, but I think what is very important about the Tyla performance is that I know we love to say like shout out to this person, shout out to him, but sometimes you need to put people in their place. And I think this idea that everybody is saying, oh, it was such an audacious thing to do. There was nothing audacious about that. She literally said, I said what I said. Sometimes standing in your own thing should not be audacious. I need everybody to know that like being yourself and saying what you said is not audacious. Audaciousness is going even beyond that. She literally said, I said what I said. And I think that Nigerians need to be put in their place. Nobody asked you to apologize for anybody.
all right, so let's give the actual like backstory and context so we can get to this.
Context is very important.
Yes.
A few years ago, Lupita Nyong'o was on Breakfast Club, and they asked her on Breakfast Club a specific question about South African actors. And you know what she said? I don't speak about people that I am not familiar with them and their culture. And
But this is not the context that we need.
No, she kept quiet. But on our dear sister-in-law, Auntie Tiwa, went on the same Breakfast Club in the past week.
Wait, before Tiwa comes in to the picture, we need to obviously talk about Tyla's interaction with the Breakfast Club.
You guys don't understand that she has mentioned that she's colored by now.
Yeah, but Belema, let's actually break it down. Like let's get into the actual.
They're glazing over the surface. Yeah.
Yeah, like
break it down. What is there to break down?
No, like to give. I'm saying to provide context to people that might not know, right? So okay.
She said she's colored. That is what she said. She said
the US community was offended by that.
Okay, so yes, she said she was colored. Yeah, go ahead.
No, you people are not starting from the beginning. That's not the beginning.
Oh, Lord.
No.
What is wait, the beginning is that she posted a video in 2016. Sorry, not 2016. 2018. Yes, that's where it started.
Yeah, it's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing. It's the same thing.
That is where it started.
Yeah.
And they went back to her videos and started
when she said she was colored.
Like that's the only place she had said she was colored before they found an issue. found the video, found an issue, and made it a problem.
So here's my thing. I think everybody. Well, let me.
So then let's move forward to the reaction to that.
Not everybody went to school, but I think like it's very important to understand like that history is important, right? So if you go to South Africa, you can be black, you can be white, you can be colored. And what happens is that in South Africa, they align colored people as people of multiple races, right? So she came and she said, and I think this is where the confusion happens, right? People confuse the color of your skin with the culture of your life, right? And so that is what the issue is. The issue is not that she's saying she does not have melanin like every one of us, most of us do. The issue is that she's saying where she's from. What they call people like her is colored. You know who else has said that he's colored and also understands the intricacies of America? Trevor Noah is also a colored man. And so I think that was the basis. If we're going, this is what happened, that is really what happened. So they asked Tiwa,
and we're ignoring, just so I throw it in, just it's important to mention that what that term means in an American context is different.
I mean, it's also slavery. I mean, by this point, if you don't know that, also...
Velima, let's stop doing this thing where we act as if everybody should know these things, because clearly the internet shows us that a lot of people know these things. So let's actually say them.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing, is that like, there's that confusion, right, where Americans see the word as one thing, because it is very much tied to slavery. I think the reason why I
segregation mostly, but yeah.
Yes.
I don't think America is the only place color is offensive, by the way.
It started with slavery and moved into segregation. And the reason why is that if you want to go into the history of this specific word, you are talking about multiple different things. You are going to start bringing up brown paper bag test. You are going to start bringing up the new and one thing. And I think that's where I'm trying to just move straight to the music and straight to the actual conversation of what happened in that moment. Because see, here's the thing. Tyla could have said whatever she wanted to say. She could have called herself orange for all we care. The issue was the going to defend, and that was where all of this stemmed from, at least this current version of it. Because if we start from 2018, there have been 5 million people that have given their own opinion. But Tiwa was asked on the Breakfast Club again about Tyla's comments about being colored, which for the past several weeks, they have also been bringing up on Twitter here. And Tiwa said where she is from, there is usually this thing where elders apologize on behalf of the younger people because they do not know better. And so on Tyla's behalf, she's apologizing because in the way she put it in that interview, it is like you not understanding the implication of what you are saying in where you are. But the issue is when Tyla had her whole interview, she talked about the fact that where she is from, not where she is, where she's from, she's considered colored. And so I think that is what the issue is there. And so when she responded on the Global Citizen stage, she made it very clear by starting, what was it she said? Do not apologize on my behalf, or do not apologize for me. And so that is where we start.
She said, sorry, I'm not sorry. That's what she said.
Yeah, sorry, I'm not,
she said sorry, not sorry.
And then she continued to Mr. Media. And which beautiful, lovely for her. But that is the context. And I don't know that we need to, because if we start going into the ceremony of it, who wants to come and start explaining brown paper bag test here and what it's
Can I say something? Can I say something?
Yeah.
Okay, so as much as I don't agree 100% with what Tiwa did, I low-key watching that thought she felt like she was put on the spot, and maybe she was wrong, but she most likely felt like she had to say something. So rather than just say something that maybe she is not well educated in, maybe, I don't know. It's just rather like, some Yoruba auntie, Emma Binu.
Yeah, Emma Binu.
You get me? Like,
you
that
should
was
stop doing Yoruba auntie on other people's behalf.
Don't be angry. Like, that's the energy.
Yeah, I think what. Yeah. Go ahead.
Okay, But the thing is, it's so weird that like the sorry not sorry, I did not think it was about what Tiwa Savage said. I thought that she was just saying it isolated, basically as a reply to people. I didn't even clock like when I watched it was interview. I didn't think that was necessarily a problem. Maybe it's just.
Oh, you didn't see it was a problem?
It's a very nice to do. So it will never look
it's
like
not excusable at all.
It's a very
Nigerian guy.
It's not excusable at all. What Tiwa did.
Yeah. So when I now look at it like outside, I'm like, yeah, she could have easily said, "Hey, I'm not from South Africa, guys." Like,
exactly.
I can't speak on this.
Well,
I think that would have been a better route.
My first issue with this entire scenario was even with Breakfast Club bringing it up to Tiwa, as if it's something that she could chime in on.
It's a relevant topic.
It's not. It's absolutely not. To a Nigerian, it's no.
After you speak, I'll go after you. Let me
culturally and historically, like that discussion, we are not in the group chat.
Business with
we are not in the group chat at all.
Here's my issue, right? I want to say this very clearly. Here's the issue. The issue here is that it is, and I'll tell you, I understand why Chibi is saying it's a relevant topic. The issue is once they see an African,
they see everybody is as if we are monolith, right? Like we all have the same culture.
Because I made it clear to you that they asked the same question to Lupita. That is why I started from there. There was a specific reason why I started from there. Tiwa is not the first person they asked this question. Lupita was somebody else. They asked the exact same question.
Right. So
can I quickly say something on this?
Yeah, sure. Go, Chibi.
Okay. What I want to say is that I'm all for Tyla speaking at P, and I can see how Tiwa speaking can be out of place, right? But on the flip side, what I think is Tyla has been kind of standing on this colored P, how, it's my culture and it's not a big deal. But I think that if you are marketing as a world or a global act, and you can obviously see that this thing has incited a flame somewhere, I think it's something to clear up and say, oh guys, she has done
it multiple times. I'm sorry, there's no.
Okay, I don't think I've seen any of the clear up, but I think if she has, then then I don't know why is this still bringing. Okay, why are they still bringing it up? Then
should I tell you? Should I tell you why? It's controversy, bro. People are seeking controversy in any which way possible, just to drive traffic, just to rage. No, I mean, multiple times she's explained the context of where she's coming from, and it's not trying to.
Has she explicitly said that to America, like the community saying that?
She has said it on Twitter. She has said it on Twitter rants. But the thing is that
explained her history.
The thing is that a lot of people have made up their mind about her right now, even though learning the context of where she's coming from and what she's saying doesn't strive as an attack towards their black experience and the word and it's not as if Tyla dismisses the discrepancy between those two cultures and how they take those words. It's been she has had multiple Twitter rants about it. She has definitely had write-ups and statements about it. And this is, to be honest, frankly, this is not something that she even should be doing. It's just a matter of education. Honestly,
if you service a market, you should respect it, That's what I think.
No, and that's the thing. Whatever she does now will be deemed as disrespect because she's standing in her own identity, right? And that's the conflicts that exist there. She can bow down and do however much that she can to appease a certain subsect of people that are not happy with her, claiming her identity and her culture. And another thing to this is that people are not trying to overstate the quote-unquote backlash she's getting from this, because I think it's grossly overstated when it comes to unit sales from the last EP. People are dragging and comparing her, was it 4K a week or what 4K in the first week as a point to use, as if it was something that she poured all the arsenal.
Something to blame.
Pour all the arsenal of her budget on. It's a 4-track EP. People are now using it as, oh, see, this is why we don't mess with you, because bro, there's actual those numbers were very prevalent amongst R&B artists. amongst many artists that were dropping releases there.
Do you guys think that there's a general maybe some level of antagonism towards her, like in the US, like people thinking?
I think it's an online. I think it's an online thing. I think it's an online thing, man.
Online thing.
I think if I'm being honest, I think the antagonism. No, I think the antagonism is very much. It's not just it's an online thing, but it's also a very specific music business, music media thing specifically.
Exactly.
Right. And it's online, but it's also the media, and it's also that.
Yeah.
I think people like the people that are actually paying attention to her, she's actually like thriving with fan base. And I think the problem is that we need to understand, okay, she's making that many sales in America. How many other people are making also African artists doing the same sales?
Yeah.
And I think it's just a relatability thing. It's the reason why they asked Tiwa the question. It's the reason why they want to find a way to pit them against each other.
Yeah,
it's
man.
the reason why they want to have all the girls do, oh, well, somebody, the other day they were talking about Terms versus Ira Star versus this.
It's just standard media.
Very much like, it's very much an
It's just looking for blood, you know what I mean?
Because, because if you look at American music and all of that, the way it works is they pit a lot of the artists against each other.
As much as you guys say this, P, right? I want to.
There can only be one,
Right.
right? So it's very much, okay, is it Tyla? Is it Terms? Is it Ira? Like,
Right.
all the young girls, they're all doing these things. But this one came and said colored. So if she doesn't do well, we will say it's because she said colored.
Yeah, exactly. But real quick, let me open up the floor to Pepe and other speakers that have their hand up on this. Pepe, what are you saying?
Okay, thank you so much for this opportunity to speak again. First and foremost, I need people to actually get off of Tyler's dick, man. Like, it's really becoming irritating. Like, obviously, a big part of it is like this echo chamber of social media where everybody who seems to have an issue comes to come and echo their thoughts. This woman has addressed the colored situation so many times. Up until British Vogue in February this year, they asked her about this whole colored spree, and she gave the full rundown of her history and said she identifies as a Black woman and a colored woman. And this was after she went on Breakfast Club, and the Breakfast Club had tried to ask her a question about the whole colored identity, and she chose not to speak on it because she felt like anything she said there was going to be easily misconstrued.
Yeah.
I think there is a thing that is going on, and this is not to dispute what, you know, the American community and markets, right, can do for a lot of artists. But sometimes, and this is not, you know, it's a combination of like people just want to find something to discredit a young woman. One, like you're just trying to find anything that is easy for conversation. But there's also a part of it where it's like how many times can she come out and like defend herself? Do you get? Like, in fact, she shouldn't have to feel like she needs to come out and defend herself. Like you said, Black people are not a monolith. Africans are not a monolith. Like, there's different communities and cultures that exist with different experiences. So first and foremost, like you said, Tiwa should never have even been asked a question.
She shouldn't have been asked a question.
She's not South African. She's Nigerian. But I understand why they will, because it's the Breakfast Club, and we know what it is that, like, along with the music conversations they have, controversy also drives that place. There's a reason why the Dame Dash clips were going viral, you know? So controversy is part of the thing that drives that machine. But now they've not gone ahead to ask you. And this was the part where I was like, I know, you know, they put you on the spot and stuff like that. Got it. But in the same way that she was very clear to also say, I'm an elder, Mabinu, a part of me was like, you are an elder. Like,
exactly. Yeah.
How many years are you in this game? This cannot be the first time that a media person has tried to get a one-up on you or try to put you in a
and you gave them too much. You gave them so much.
And then you not give them, gosh,
you give them too much.
So much.
Too much.
Don't give them so much. Like, there was no need. What happened to a my bad? This I have nothing. I don't understand.
I am not South African.
No comment.
Like,
no comments. I have no comments.
Emphasize you're not South African.
Went up there. You don't need to add the I'm not South African. Like
And
Tyla
I
herself
think
went there in 2024.
and
They asked
didn't
her
say
the
anything.
question and she didn't say a damn thing. She turned around and looked at her management.
And I
Could have
think it's
just said,
very
I don't have a comment.
I think it's
Simple
very
as that.
telling because if you listen to what Dante said earlier, as a typical Nigerian, you're listening to that and you're like, oh, I don't see the problem. And I think that's because Nigerians like to be in everybody else's business. Mind your business.
I'm crying.
We're not too much on
So,
that.
like, I think my bigger thing more than all of this is just I will start it off with I don't think Tiwa was being malicious. I don't think she
of course.
she wanted to be malicious. I don't think it was a malicious thing. I think it was an oversight.
Yeah, very poor judgment. Very poor judgment
poor judgment in that moment.
Yeah.
But also Tyla saying what she said, where she says, sorry, I'm not sorry. It might not have been like a direct answer, but it was definitely an answer to all of it. It was the answer to the, you're colored, you don't want to be black. It was the answer to the Mabinu, or it was just whatever thing you people want to say at that point. That was really the overarching response for her was, sorry, I'm not sorry. You're just gonna have to deal with whatever issues you people have. Just deal with it. And I think it was when I said it was audacious, I just thought it's not even audacious in the terms of like speaking your truth and all that stuff. Like you should want to. It was just audacious in a way that like it was very unassuming. Do you get? Like she didn't need to go and do a write up. She didn't have to. She just said one simple statement. Sorry, I'm not sorry. And I think that's the perfect answer to everything. And I think it was warranted. And
it was very warranted.
For all the things, for all the back and forth that Nigerians and South Africans do on social media, this was one of the few times where I was like, I can't lie.
Yeah, man, you have to see the South African side, man.
I love you, Tiwa, but you gonna have to collect
yeah.
I'm so sorry.
And South Africans went in.
Have to collect them.
South Africans went in. They did not play.
They did. And I'm like, you just have to collect. Oh yeah, she said it with this with her accent, which was I was like, dude, she know what she's doing. It was very unassuming, very short, very sweet. I don't need to do too much, but you guys know exactly what I'm referring to, especially when you go into a song like Mr. Media, which is pretty much her just being like, yo, y'all just like it's a song pretty much just talking about media and I just said I just want to be fly, and then you people go trying to twist up whatever I say. So I thought it was perfect, the perfect time to do it. And as much as I love Tiwa, she just gonna have to collect these lashings and just bear for the moment. And next time, and I ask her about another artist that has nothing to do with it, I just say I have no comments.
For sure, real quick.
You see the way Ira, you see that Ira meme.
Exactly. Legit, that Ira meme is exactly what, man. Real quick, Lost Boy. On this before we move on to other speakers.
My own is as Nigerians, let us stop discussing Black American culture.
I totally agree with you.
We don't know. We are not involved. Like,
I agree with you.
Personally, I stand with Lost Boy.
I mean, we are. Though.
I think beyond the Black culture that we participate in as people who enjoy R&B music and hip hop music and all that stuff. We did not grow up with the context of living as, being born and growing up as Black people in America with all the, nuance that exists, culturally.
Exactly.
So sometimes we will more often than not, we will miss
it.
And that just...
we should be learnable, though. We should be learnable. We should be learnable of things like this.
Chibi, there's learnable enough to, if you are in conversation with your guys or you are in conversation with people that, are close to you, or maybe even Black American people that are within your community, after you're just yarning with them. I don't think we will ever be in a place where we will be learned enough to speak on that experience in media. We don't live that experience. It would be the same as trying to come and tell a person who has lived all their life in America and then they now want to come and yarn you about what it is like to come and be born and live in Nigeria. For a lot of Nigerians, they will look at you and be like, what are you on about? You do not have don't have a strong enough context to have anything to say about this conversation. So it's not about like not speaking to it, as it is just more so like leaving the people who are more knowledgeable, who have direct experience to speak on it.
And I would say another
I have nothing to say, no comments.
another word that's like, and this is slightly like more cultural based, but another word that is very similar to that, that's very tied into the colored thing, is one word that I know is slightly popular amongst a bunch of Nigerians, right? Is they will say half
Retard.
caste.
Oh,
No,
it's half cast. I
fuck.
thought it's retard you say.
No, I was talking
Whoa.
very
From
specifically
where
to
to
color.
where?
Let's calm
No,
down.
because that's a word that people would use in Nigeria and anywhere else in the world. It might actually be
Yeah,
a bigger deal than it is. So these are just
yeah,
things where
yeah.
people should
But
like
That,
I'm
be.
speaking. I'm
do
speaking
people use that in Nigeria like that? Come on,
specifically.
bro.
I'm speaking specifically
Maybe
to
secondary
complexion.
school.
Okay,
No,
so
but outcast,
yeah.
yes, you hear that.
Okay, sorry. I'm speaking specifically to complexion and color and what we are talking about in this moment.
Sorry,
Right?
half cast,
And
not outcast.
yes, yes. And a lot of people, right? Which it's so funny because it's a mixture of two things. It's a mixture of like the American culture, but also the Indian culture, where the Indian culture has like caste system, right? And so it's believing that one person's tribe or one person's culture is more important caste than the other person, right? And so you'll find a lot of Nigerians will say somebody's half caste if they're mixed. There's no difference between you to an American calling somebody half caste and what Tyla said that she's colored. To you, to an American, you people are saying the same thing, and it's both derogatory, right? You cannot say one caste is better than another,
Yeah.
so you're only half of a caste. That's literally just derogatory. But I think it's one of those things where people don't realize how these words carry weight,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And they carry weight with context. In South Africa, they have carried that word to mean something to them. They have a lot of mixed race individuals, so they have called themselves colored. And so that is what it means to them. But just because she comes to America and says that, yes, I am a black woman, does not stop her from being a colored
Right.
woman. Even if she says, I will never call myself a colored woman.
Right.
Her country people will call her a colored woman for her. She will be fine.
All right. So let's tie it back to the
Everybody else will
Rema.
also be fine.
Let's tie it back to the
at the end
Rema.
of the day,
Yeah.
Rema and the Tyla and all of this, I think like there's this obsession with forgetting that we are in a global world. We talk about Afrobeats to the world. The world no get internet. The world does not live on influence. So what do you mean that he's dressing like an American? What should he wear? And that's why he should have worn filler for you people to make you feel comfortable. That will make you know that he's having fun. My guy say, I just want to have fun. You people say,
memes were
no,
too
you are
funny, man.
dressing like
Yeah.
Lil Wayne. Okay.
Okay,
And
wait.
now-
Are you saying he was not dressing like we when I want to be clear?
I
No,
am
she's
saying, why
saying
should it
what,
matter?
yeah. Why should he be a
That's
thing?
what I'm
No, I
saying,
think
is that
okay.
why do you care who he's
Let me
dressing like?
have a rebuttal for a second.
Yes.
From a creative standpoint, it's a reference point. Like
Yes.
if you're thinking like camera compositions of a movie and you start thinking back to like, oh, what was the reference for this? You watch like a music video, you watch like something, you have references. So from the creative standpoint, there is a conversation. But the conversation that is happening is not the one I wish was happening.
Yes, I agree with you.
So this is the thing. When
But I think it was a
out
very
with-
generic fit.
Roku.
Wait,
Let
hold on.
Dante finish the point.
When it came out with Drake, I was like, what in the flavor is happening right now? But it was cool. Like, it's there. The old, I don't know if Tweezy still styles him, but the old Tweezy and Benson Ido thing back then, or what I saw them talk about was that, yo, we are going to make African artists start dressing a certain way to appeal to other audiences, not just through the music, but throughout the dress too. So I'm like, okay, that's what's going on, right? Clear as day to me. So when they now come, their angle was, yo, like they'll say we don't have culture, and then they dress like us. The only positive way that could have been presented is that, yo, Black Americans influence people, but it became a situation of, yo, they are using Rema as a scapegoat for every African that may have offended them
Exactly.
by telling them they
That they don't have a culture. Yeah.
Yeah, because so it's not like, oh, it's not flattering like the way they are coming from. Again, this is not indifferent of it. It's not flattering to them. It's like you're jacking their shit.
Yeah.
Like you're saying, so it's kind of like you're gaslighting and you're telling me I don't have anything.
Yes.
But you just took everything I said
Yes.
that I was even holding on to. Like that is what
Yes.
the situation was, and everything could have ended in conversation if it was physical, but this is Twitter at the end of the day.
It is Twitter.
That's like,
Yeah.
so that's my thing.
Twitter demands you. Twitter demands you to say what's on your mind. So everybody's saying what's on their mind.
And the thing is that people are now
like,
taking.
What's on your mind can be presented better.
And no. And real quick, Dante is also pointing to. Dante's also pointing to the fact that. Sorry, real quick. Dante's also pointing to the fact that sometimes it's not even a particular person that had said something that maybe triggered you or hurt you. Sometimes it has to be a person from a certain group. Right? If somebody from that group said something, you gotta take that trauma of that experience and not pour it onto someone else.
That's exactly what's happening.
That isn't like trying to. If you ask Rema, is there like, are you influenced by hip hop or by Black American culture? He will be proudly to say yes. That this is something that he has consumed, as most of the world has. Okay, as most of the world has. Shout out to U.S. imperialism. These are types of these are things that are intertwined into Americans' dominance in the geopolitical landscape of the world. So it's things you can't run away from, right? From the movies to the fashion to the music, you can't run away from these things. So it's not even a question of, can Americans influence others? Yeah, they are literally wired to. They're literally wired to, the networks that they've built. They're wired to.
Comments about this thing, because I saw good comments. I actually saw comments they were
they were good comments, of course.
Sorry, I have a question for Dante, because I want you to clarify for me. So are you saying that this would have been a great opportunity to prove that there's American culture? Is that what you're saying?
No, that was not my angle. I can't speak on American culture. Also, I think it's weird. If people have said it, it's kind of like...
Sorry. Can you just clarify for me?
No, that was not my point. I didn't address any of that.
Yeah, it's not saying that.
Maybe I'm confused.
No, that's the okay. His point is not crazy. His point is,
you were saying that their approach is not what you were expecting, and so I'm trying to understand what
conversation did you want? What conversation would you have liked around it?
He said it already, guys. He said it already.
If there was a conversation, it wouldn't be this serious. It's just like I said, a creative conversation, which is people who what the stylists,
the directors. Yeah,
those are the people that I would talk about it and be like, oh, the color grading, oh, the this, oh, the outfit, the
so
reference.
Your conversation was about the technicalities of the video.
Yeah, from the style perspective. There's a conversation. There's a conversation to be had there about the influences. Same way.
That makes a lot.
Same way. Odussi's Rare album. Listen to the ties to 70s disco and funk there. He can actually have those conversations and say, oh yeah, this was the album I listened to and it poured into that, and it poured into my music, it poured into my album. It's the same way a stylist can talk about, how in the early 2000s the hip hop space in this artist like Lil Wayne or the South as well. They can literally have an artistic conversation about this, and it's cool.
I think it can have. I think it can have an artistic conversation for sure. I think my own issue with all of this is that, so even if the stylist comes out and tell you they were inspired by Lil Wayne, why should it matter? I think that's
because of the discourse. Because of the discourse. Belema, it's because of the discourse. Belema.
And I'm saying that when I say why should it matter, I'm not saying the discourse of this is an inspiration of everything. I'm saying why should it, maybe not why should it matter, but why should it be a problem? That's really what I'm asking.
Okay.
Dante,
can I help? Dante, can I please help?
All the statistic. So let me clarify this. If I have all the statistic ideas and conversation, and I decide that as a Nigerian artist, there's this person that I know, and we are going to make a music video for this person, and the video is going to take artistic inspiration from Missy Elliott, right? Mm-hmm. And the video drops.
Hype Williams.
And somebody comes and says, this is very Missy Elliott coded. And then I come out and say, yes, it is actually very Missy Elliott coded. Right. That is what inspired us.
Right.
And what I am asking is that if I am saying yes, it is, why is that a problem? Why should that ever be a
Okay.
problem?
Okay. Can I please answer? Yeah, I think that what Dante is saying. Yes.
That's exactly what he's saying, is that the conversation should not move beyond these were the influences, or this was what we're trying to go for, all that stuff.
Gotcha.
It is when the artistic influence now starts tying into, you're jacking my culture.
When it's being as a weapon, when it's being weaponized.
And I jack your culture, so...
Wait, real quick. Let me further give explanation as to why this type of conversations are happening. This type of conversations, like Lost Boy perfectly said, they are extremes on any conversation, right? There are extremes. A lot of times, people in the extreme end of the conversation have been on the side of Black Americans not having a culture, right? That has been thrown in the ethos. Like it's a conversation, it's a discourse that has been had prior to this Rema situation, right? So people now that have heard the extreme are now taking in this Rema video, I thought one of y'all said that we didn't have culture, so let me now respond by having a different conversation that honestly we shouldn't be having if not for the extremes.
I mean, wait, can you guys hear me? Can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
So, I mean, there's literally a lady that had a quote and said, what about this is American culture? It's not just white vest and cap.
Yeah, there was silly shit like that too.
So people like
very
that.
generic though.
So,
I still think it's generic fits.
Do you know why it's funny to me? Do you know why?
No, but Chibi,
bro,
it's a generic fit, but it's a generic fit.
You can still tie it.
Generic fits that exist in a vacuum.
Exactly. You can still tie it to something else.
Come out of nowhere.
It just show up.
Show your papa mama the way that kind of fits. Mr. Chibi, you don't see how well that kind of fits. Your papa PS face before.
Yeah.
Wait,
Your papa PS.
Let me say something, right?
Your papa PS face is funny,
I think
bro.
in the market that Rema operates, I think it's just a very generic thing. Like obviously, like if you're a Yankee artist or you live in LA or you live in like New York,
but Rema's not Yankee artist.
But he plays it like this is a market that he plays in often. Like this is
I'm sorry. Wait, real quick. Can I pause? Real quick. Can I pause there, bro? He doesn't even need.
The reason why Americans are angry.
Listen, Chibi. Listen, Chibi. Rema doesn't even need to focus on the American market, bro. This is just contemporary, modern age. These are things that the US
Internet is available to
bro, like everyone has taken this thing. He doesn't even need to be chasing.
They wear padlock for neck.
Bro, like it doesn't need to be chasing. It doesn't need to be chasing. Chasing these people, man.
That's really your problem, man. So here's
how much you guys miss me? How you miss me? I don't mind.
Hello.
This is not the first time that Rema has dressed up in a very American hip hop way. I know who to blame for all of this. In the past 4-5 days.
Shady vibes.
No. In the past 1 week alone, I have seen 3 or 4 different posts of that specific clip from the fun video that they say dressed like Lil Wayne. I've seen that specific video posted 4 times this week on the Shade Room. So quite honestly, the ad that they are paying for, whoever is paying for the ad space.
Oh no! See, that's not tying to what I said. See.
Oh no,
that's not tying to what I said.
The craziest part about all of this is that the owner of the Shade Room is a Nigerian woman. So
bro, they're looking for interaction.
They're playing in that market, and that's what it is. Yes.
At first, it was very normal. Like it was just typical to that shit, but they started, bro. They're adding that shit in.
Bro,
they are milking the fuck out of it.
Like even Mavens, it's to their benefit too. It's to their benefit too.
I want to say something. As much as you guys are speaking about the bad side of this thing, I think that on my tier, I saw a lot of good conversation on it. Like I barely saw any of the bad stuff. People were just saying, "Why are people saying?" But
bro, Chibi,
all I was seeing were
that was me too. I actually didn't see a lot of this discourse. I actually didn't see. I saw people saying the discourse was happening. So that's where
I actually saw the discourse. Like I literally saw somebody, like a few accounts be like, oh, after they'll come and say we don't have
In
culture,
fact,
why you
I saw
jacking our
I
shit?
saw more
And then you will not see another person that'll be like, is it not just thank
No,
God?
Peter is
exactly
speaking on this because I saw more positive comments than bad stuff.
I saw more positive comments, and I saw more of the Nigerians refuting the fact that that is not an American.
The Nigerians that were pushing back is just so funny to me. Nigerians pushing back and saying,
That's why so many. That's why
they are too funny, man. They are too. See, that's it.
Is it not just tank top and fitted cap? I'm
Bro.
like, you guys, gosh.
It's so funny because when I first
yeah,
saw the video, I wasn't thinking.
you wear fitted cap.
When I first saw the video, I wasn't thinking about Lil Wayne. I'm so honest when I tell you, that's literally not the first thing that came to my mind. Lil Wayne was not the first thing that came to my mind. But also, what this entire...
Oh, you were not focused then?
No, he just looked fly. He just looked fly.
Belema was not focused.
The first thing
Man, nobody thought of Lil Wayne. I'm sorry.
Belema see Fireboy, man.
See, guys,
hold on.
I can understand why a Belema will not think that.
Why am I
Because
saying
it's,
that?
like, it's street
Because
culture.
it's
Like,
normal
everybody
for me.
wears stuff. Like, people wear stuff like that every day.
Yeah.
So, of course, the first thing you're not
but
thinking is
that
Lil
was
Wayne.
the first
But if
part.
somebody now points out, oh, this is very Lil Wayne coded, you
I'll
be
be
like, oh,
okay,
first,
yeah,
actually.
Lil Wayne.
Yeah.
Sure, that was the first part. But the one thing, and I think the biggest thing I took out of this conversation online this week, is that, quite honestly, I am very proud of you people. Apparently, you people do know how to use AI. Because you people were turning down my different things.
What does that mean?
No.
We don't have access to ChatGPT.
No, Chibi, she's...
Chibi, I'm saying they are getting good at using it now.
No, there was AI. No, she's bantering Chibi.
Is this reality or is this AY?
I was just like...
No.
Nah, but they were fucking creative. It was really good stuff.
It was so good. It was so good.
The
Agbada ones,
You
man.
people have tried.
Those remixes.
You people are
Then
quite
they
honestly
changed the cup to
raining
palm
some
wine
city.
calabash.
Someone changed the cost to Palmer.
I say, bro,
No,
trust me.
I was like, there's a city with a data center right now that is overheated because you people were changing Rema's clothes.
And
I know it.
Hello.
Like,
That's funny, Bella, man. That's a good joke, man.
Hello,
I think what's so interesting about this whole process is like just being on like a marketing team of an artist this big, and just while happens like this, it just feels like bulbs are just stacking in their head. Bro, they were just
free game.
I'm telling you that they are, bro. Even some of those created stuff was paid. Like they're being active about this shit. Like they are creating milk.
They have to.
But with you guys know this now, they've been tapping into these US accounts. Like when they do their major posts, hot body videos, you guys see the markets they are targeting. Like as much as we are a playing field in some sense, reality is that guys know where they are playing, and the US is just the big cake.
Yeah,
and that's where these guys are trying to get their slice. That's where they market. That's where they focus on most of their PR budget. At least that I see, and I'm sure the rest of you are seeing those accounts as well.
Of course.
And so yeah.
Of course.
I mean, shout out to them.
They're cooking, man. They're working. They're doing their job, man.
And I think the music is genuinely one of the best songs come out of the year. Like, just as a genuinely great song that everybody can hold on to. I think it's such a great song.
We can see. We can see
really
what can come up.
But great. I don't know. Really good record. Great is.
It's a great record.
We'll see what will come out of this, man.
I will yet again stand as the one person against the masses. I don't know what y'all really see in that song. Like,
it's a good record. It's a really good record. But great is dick right.
It's a great record.
I know.
Leave some.
After years of Kevin say, this is the effect. This is the effect.
If anybody from Maven can hear me, I beg. I get music video idea. I get music video idea for you.
What's the idea?
You should shoot the music video, but cast Lil Wayne, and then at the end of
this is not the Super Bowl, please.
That's actually not a fucking bad idea.
Wait, calm down. Let me finish my idea. Maybe run me my check. So bad. You should do the music video, but cast Lil Wayne as Rema. And Lil Wayne is lip syncing.
Lil Wayne is Lil Wayne is rapping the whole thing.
And then at the end of the video, he turns around.
See, Belema, Ice needs to cut you a check real quick.
See, I'm about to run.
They need to cut you a check. Don Jazzy.
Belema, do you know where I think this
recreate the video that was Rema and Don Jazzy, but it's Wayne and Don Jazzy.
Belema, I need you to submit your CV to Omoni Oboli. I think that's what you
The funny thing is that I feel like Wayne would be so tapped in if somebody actually brought this to his table, man.
Anyway,
Because Wayne is
man.
like one of those guys that like
You
Nigerian
people don't
Nigerian
believe
culture.
in You people don't believe in
Anyway,
my
man.
ideas. Very sad.
Anyway, shout out to everybody.
It was
Shout out to everybody. I see.
super platinum in our hair, in our ends when he was saying tougher than Nigerian hair. So we can do it. Maven can do it. Just
bro.
hit him up for something.
When is Rema?
Who is Wayne signed to? Sonny Interschool? Is that it?
Who cares, man?
Man,
It's universal. It's universal at the end of the day.
Is you people in those?
But you people know that Rock Nation will not agree.
It's universal at the end of the day.
Wait,
who's the Rock Nation?
I beg.
You know what's so funny about the Rock
No.
Nation is that there was something that I know Nigerians will not find funny. I think like they were videoing Ira backstage at Global Citizen, and somebody made a joke about like, I think Ira said she was hungry, and somebody
Ira made the joke herself.
Wait, Ira said she was hungry. The person that was offering her grapes said, "Oh, they don't let you eat." The lady from Rock Nation next to Ira said, "No, she's not allowed to eat." And then Ira now made the joke and said, "Oh, yes, they don't let me eat at Rock Nation." And then she started laughing and she said, wait, they're going to think this is real. And so I think that if anybody, honestly, we can just blame Rock Nation for anything, quite honestly. So in that circle, I think they can, if they wanted to do it, if they were real, they would do it. So
that's a funny joke.
Real quick.
That they don't let her
Joke lays the truth.
Before
I say I won't talk. Now I won't talk with that, but make we leave him. We'll say another day.
Allegedly.
before we ramp up to new music, this Rema situation thing just reminded me of the Vibes Inc. cover art. Do you guys remember when Shay Vibes lined up TML, Muyiz? Bro, when
You didn't see that one.
bro?
Guys,
please don't
Bro.
fuck it up.
I'm waiting on them to catch on Mavo and somebody like Lojay before we're in trouble.
Yeah.
Anyway,
man.
It's not crazy that it's not
What did Mavo do?
You want them to catch
It's
up on Mavo?
It's not crazy.
not to do. What
No, like, are you
Mavo
talking?
not
Are you
to do?
talking?
Don't worry.
No, are you talking about like the what's it called? Like other not Nigerians, but people outside of Niger catching on to Mavo? Is that what you're speaking?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bro, you
Anyway.
guys
I mean,
are cultural vultures
It's
already.
even shocking that that's
No,
the
we are
Rema video
culture
that they saw.
vultures.
It's even shocking that that's the Rema video
Because
that they complain
because
about.
remember last week I
There's
brought
the
up
Playboy
that
Captain
video.
ones. There's a lot of them.
Yeah.
There's many of them.
Make the Playboy Kartik stuff as well.
No, but Rema is one of
In the
them too. Rema is one of them. Rema is one of the Playboy
Rema is
Cartoon boys.
Is one now.
I think
Yes,
why
now.
it's funny, why it's really funny that that's the video that they saw, is because if you guys remember last week when we were asking Ice, I was talking about the video for fun, but the one that had crayon
in it, yeah.
Yeah, the black and white one. And he was like, Yeah.
"Oh no, they just have multiple promo videos for the song."
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
makes sense.
now I'm very curious why it is this video that took off.
Bro,
It's very
that video you're
fascinating.
pointing to is a reference to a Lucky video. Lucky is an American.
Yeah.
So like that's another one.
Mhm.
But then Rema has already.
They know what they're trying to tap into.
Yeah, so it's very clear to me from the creative standpoint. That's why I said the conversation that I thought would happen.
Yeah. It would be about where the references came
Anyway,
from.
I need somebody to do the needful. I've pinned it to the Jumbotron. Please go ahead and blow up this Vibes Inc. cover. I need them.
Just send this to that American group now. That free. What are those guys called? Free something. I can't.
Yo, I beg.
Black Americans.
I beg. I don't want to smell any side of that internet. I beg. Don't bring that one. I beg. Don't bring that one near me, bro. Do you guys remember? Guys, I just had a PTSD. Ah, God, I just had PTSD. Remember when?
The man
Oh God! Don't remind me. My goat.
For 3 days, they go table Vibes Inc. matter for space.
Oh God, man.
No, sorry, I'm expecting. So sorry about this side. Very sorry. I apologize so much. What happened to Neric Cole and Billion Solar?
You're making music now. You just know
man, it's just music. It's just music.
Belema, I thought we were all in agreement that we are not street correspondents. We are not street correspondents.
Belema, you should be asking the street correspondents, man. Don't do that.
We are not exactly.
Come and ask for education. Let's educate you.
Sorry.
What kind of mistake?
Billion Solar that is on his second. You don't know Billion Solar dropped like 3 projects.
Yeah, he has been dropping.
Belema, I've said that we are not street correspondents.
I only saw one.
Anyway, man. Speaking of streets, man. we have new music from the streets, man. Why are you dying? Why are you dying?
How is Mavo from the streets?
Somebody that studying medicine.
I mean, it's a different type of streets, boys. but anyway, man.
Please, Simpson Street.
Mavo is not even I was thinking of, but yes, we can kick off with Mavo, man. Kilometer 2 is out. Has anyone heard it? Because I haven't.
I have. I wish I didn't. I wish I didn't hear it.
Wow.
So
hand was up, Sha.
Lost Boy.
Can I go? Okay. Yeah. Okay. Never mind.
Was Lost Boy's hand?
See, please. I just want to say that I plead the fifth. It was boring. I would like to.
What did you say? We played the fifth.
Do you also wish you didn't hear it?
No, not as I wish I didn't hear it. Like, I just feel like he kind of like, if you hear the earlier work, or from my perspective of Mavo, I'm not tapped in to Mavo as like people that were locked in. So I might not really say is I might not really be able to like say, oh, he has come from year to year, but I feel like what draws him to, or like what draws his music to me, is the innovation.
Gotcha.
Now, like for example, Tumoweto, Feel Nice, like there's just a way whereby he can craft like storytelling, and he can be able to relate it in a unconventional way, right?
Lost Boy, I have a question for you with what you just said. Do you think Mavo is just making up words?
Now, I see what I would say, and this I'll say it's about music. Even if you are making up words and they enter, talent.
Yeah, it's part of it.
I mean, they said he dropped a book.
You see, I'm not going to read the
dictionary.
Oh yeah, he needed that. I think that's fly as hell. I think that's freaking dope.
That's great branding. I think that's great branding. It's brilliant.
Yeah.
But I mean, I think that actually finish your take.
Yeah, but me, like for example, I love Cash Coming, and I think Famous People is like one of the next best thing. However, like even those songs did not hit. I don't know if you guys get what I mean. Like, it felt like they dropped their bangers.
I didn't mind too busy.
Rook. Let us boy finish.
It felt like, to me, it felt like Shakabulizi and Kilobizi were like the let's say the highlights of the project.
See how it's hard.
You mean Escaladizi, right?
Escaladizi.
He said so Kilo busy. God, you don't add new one.
So like it felt like those were the highlight of the project. Like even like, and some, I won't even lie, sometimes Mavo used to lose me sometimes. Like I used to get tired.
You lost me too.
He used to repeat.
Lost boys lost. Wow.
I swear, I'm very, very lost sometimes.
Kilo debe.
But I used to like.
Sorry.
His music used to grow on me. I would like to. None of his songs, even the Escaladizi did not just come and hit me. I'm like, this was the best. It grew on me. So I feel like this project might grow on me if I go back. But like for first listen.
Okay.
I don't think I'm there yet. People that are there, people that enjoyed it, please come and say. But right now, like I don't think I'm there. I was bored. I won't like to.
Oh, obvious. Okay, before I let other speakers go, isn't it obvious what's happening right now? Where I feel like I'm seeing, or at least I'm having flashbacks to other conversations we've had about other artists. right?
I know the person you have.
It's giving
And bro, we've seen it like multiple times. From Shay Vibes
Who are you talking
to
about
Shali
specifically?
Asake.
to Ashake to OD.
Asake, Shali.
There's a certain template of artists.
You know something? I think one thing we have to realize that one thing I've noticed that artists really drop their best stuff like in the future. Like if you're one of those artists that in the future of your career you drop your best music, you probably be an all-timer. Most artists, their best stuff is the first stuff they drop, and more likely from there they'll find the stable and kind of find the middle ground.
I'll speak on
the Mavo project. Let me let Taj speak and then
Taj and then
because I did listen.
Yeah, Taj, go ahead.
Hi guys, what's up? Who missed me? Anyways, where Emmanuel, where I thought you were going, I'm actually going the opposite way.
Yeah.
I think yes. Once again, he's of the lineage of the polarizing acts, right? The Charlie Poppies, the Ashake's. Although Ashake's one was just, there's a reason why he's making the claim for being just one of the greatest artists the country has ever seen, to be honest. But like the Charlies, the Odumodus, the he's of that cult, right? But now, one thing I felt like I've noticed, and I may be wrong, and maybe you guys can claim me on this. I don't know that the core Mavo fans are that impressed by this project.
Mavo fans.
Yes, I'm not feeling the noise. So here's the thing, right? When Shave Vibes came and was crass as fuck, there were two extremes. There were people dying by it, and there were people saying, "Bro, what the fuck is this?" With Mavo, it's just
so no one's dying by it right now.
There's nothing. Like there's literally nothing. For somebody who has 2 records buzzing in the club, I think the conversation about this project is very low, extremely low. Mind you, Escalade is touching global regions. Like I'm out here and bro, the most random people are singing the
they were
exact.
playing Escalade on Kaisenat's stream.
Bro, you have to understand. Like that song has gone, right? The one after it has gone. Now, when the artist drops a project, there's typically going to be. Wait, can you guys hear me?
Yeah.
What typically happens is that you have 2 extremes of the conversation, and that creates that explosion, right? I think nobody hates it to the point where they want to speak about it. Nobody likes it to the point they want to speak about it, right? It's just like, you know what?
They're indifferent.
It has dropped. Yes, everybody's indifferent. So, and one issue and that is where I'm going to go with my conversation, right? When you hear like what Lost Boy said, when people speak about the Tumoweto jam, like all his old jams that people swear by that half the country has not listened to, right? When you go listen to it, right, you sense an effort to be musical, right? I think right now on this project, he leaned into what he did with the last 2 records. And I think that affects a project, right? And I also think even on a development standpoint, I think they took such a wrong direction. Now, Escalade was an experimental production, but it was pop. It got people bopping. And then what did they feel the next thing to do was go hire Dibs. A producer serving them beats he has saved Shave Vibes 20 million times. 7 beats that he has saved Famous Pluto 5 million times. Charlie Poppy 10 million times, right? That was like, I feel like even from just a production standpoint, they regressed, right? And I can see for them is that we're making club bangers. Who is somebody that has dictated the clubs of recent Dibs? But I think that is where people tend to get it wrong. Guys, this is still music. There has to be an angle where you are pushing the boundaries on a music level, right? Sometimes you get it right. You got it right with Escalade, right? And it's like, okay, where do you go from here? How do you build on this? They didn't build on Escalade Sonics at all. They ended up just going back to status quo of the last 3 years. That we've had 4 or 5 artists use and pop. Then Charlie, bro, all Famous people has used Sonics has popped. Zeri has used it. Bro, even Cash Coming has used this production and gotten like 2 hits. You can't tell me that someone like you, who once again people swear by the musical, people have sworn by your music, and because you're in a space where you're dictating the clubs, you just go to the most mundane club beats or piano beats, right? I think that is really where the regression was. Mind you, there's the Tomorrow jam that has a decent amount of streams that was probably not a dime was probably not spent on that record. The music bled into the people, right? I don't think there's much music here to bleed into people at all. It's a play on like it's a play on the words. It's a play on the interesting lingo that he can create out of this thing, which is good branding. I love the branding. I love the effort of that, and it's a skill to create words. But there has to be a point where you're actually sitting down and creating something that moves the needle. And once again, not everybody will do it, right? So last, like.
But Mavo was in a position to do it.
Yes, he was in a position to do it, right? Because once again, I don't think he had help with Escalade. Wait, who produced Escalade, please?
It was Too Fresh, a fresh
don't
name.
Even know who that is.
Yeah.
We don't even know who that is. And you guys created an amazing Sonic. And do you get, like, we don't get anything that feeds into that. Instead, we get deep beats that Shayvibes has sang on multiple times, and he hasn't even moved on from it.
Okay.
Do you understand? Like, so I think that is driven just like, do you get? And I know one thing I always say is that we need more music people in music. Like, I don't know if we have enough music people. I know we have smart people, we have smart marketers, and we have brilliant content creators. But like, are there people who care about this music for real? Like, are there people really trying to make music for real, or are we just we found a trend, bro? Like, whatever Mavo sang on this project was always going to go, but there has to be a point where you actually take it up a notch too. Like, you have to put in that effort to create something. And I think the music they didn't create. I think what they ended up creating was a world, a community. Yes, they've created that. They've created a marketing tool. They've created those, and those are brilliant things. But I think here, I think the music hasn't just done what it could do for him. And I think that is going to be his biggest undoing. And once again, like I said, nobody's even being extreme with the project. Nobody's saying this project is ass. Nobody's saying this project is good. Like, everybody's just like, you know what? Okay. For somebody who
it's supposed to be polarizing.
Mavo. Yeah.
Like, it's just like nobody, nobody just like, it's almost like nobody cares, right? And I know the conversation of the people we're having when Shayvibes dropped Chance. Bro, what is this shit? Bro, what is this fire? Like, there's that, right? Like, even moving on to the other project that was crass as, like the deluxe to the one that has a memory card. Bro, everybody was like, bro, this is ass. And the people that were like, oh, this is mad. Because there was nothing like that. Right? And I think that...
And I'm just trying to verify, like, does everyone agree with that? Like, or at least has that been the observation?
Think so, like, well, let me speak though.
No, before he finishes, just to the point of no one's actually like hyping or... Because I haven't seen a crazy noise about it either as well. But
I think that's, so what I would say is that
true?
Mavo, right? Yeah, so I would speak on this. I'd say like Mavo usually has a crazy community, and if something is popping off, you would know. Like, if something was crazy in terms of the quality, you would see it from his community. I think Taj does make a few points whereby maybe the music is not as...
No, but I'm asking just so I don't interrupt Taj completely.
He's asking for a specific question. He's asking specifically
around the conversation. Yeah, like, is it an actual conversation of, oh, this is bad and this is good? Like, I've seen a conversation. Yeah.
I want to. I don't know that this would direct the question elsewhere, but like, I want
just
to
answer the question.
Like,
I'm talking.
No. Like, for me, how I know Mavo is my TL and Snapchat.
Right.
I would like to you since the last few days. I have not seen any post on these new songs.
Okay. All right.
I have not seen any post on
Dante, is that the same experience for you too?
Yes, but even what I'm saying is conversations about we want old Mavo.
We want old Mavo back.
When you see that,
right?
When you see that,
Sorry,
okay.
wait.
Right.
To the point where Bev had to reply to people who were asking.
For context, Bev is who?
Mavo.
Bev is who again?
She's his manager.
Exactly. Or just his manager.
His person, you're right.
And but then she also clarified exactly what they were trying to do with this project, which was what I was gonna speak on when it was my turn.
Okay, all right, cool. You've answered exactly what I wanted to know. Taj can conclude, and then we can move the conversation.
Yeah, so I think, and I think once again they've gotten a lot of other things right as well. And I'm not going to judge the guy off this project. I don't think this is a make or break project for him.
Is it an EP technically?
It's an EP, yeah. I mean, EP. I don't say project because I'm not sure, but EP. I don't think it's an album or anything. Yeah. I think at the end of the day, I think they wanted to capitalize on other things, and I guess also I also think the tools that was presented to them, they tried to make the best of it. I just hope that they understand that from here on, there needs to be more on just on the music. Like, they need to go create, right? And creating was what got Mavo here, whether he likes it or not. Like, yes, he created words, he created fun buzz moments, but he created some form of Sonic, and I think they need to go back to doing that, right?
Yeah.
Like on this project, bro, Mavo is barely saying anything. Like, I'm sorry, like he's not saying anything at all. Like I've heard other songs that Mavo says something. He's not saying anything. He's really trying to just.
That's why I was asking if the words are all
the
made
same
up.
words. Like it's
interesting.
like there's nothing here. Like it's almost like he can't string two sentences together. Not because he can't, but it's almost like that's not what they want. They wanted to lean on this thing that they are doing. And okay, even if that's what you're trying to do, then your production is not helping at all. Like your production is now a bit dated. So I'm not. So generally, I just think I don't think they ultimately got it here. I think they might. I think they're going to catch one with the Shaka Bulizi song. But and then I like the what's the record? The record with Cash, right? And once again, you just see how Cash sounds on that song. It's like it sounds like a Cash coming record. Like it just sounds like what he has done.
It sounds like it's our tone.
Yeah, like it sounds like that's his playground. You were sliding on it so easily. But like I said, that's like half the Dapper world. They've all served that beat. Like all of them. Do you understand? So yeah, and I just hope the next project they have, they go create something. He has a lot of young boys and young ideas, I'm sure, around them, and and they'll find something to do for sure, and they'll get it right.
How many of you are buying? Sorry, I was gonna say, how many of you are buying
the dictionary?
Dictionary.
Is it up for sale?
Yeah, it's for sale.
It's for Nepo babies.
Hello.
How much is it?
I don't even know.
Look.
I mean, it's cool merch. It's cool merch, man. But someone on the Twitch stream is saying Ilashizi is going to be the anthem for Death to December, apparently. Ilashizi is a funny ass title.
So funny enough, Ilashizi was one production moment where he felt like they were trying to get something right. But I just feel like as a song, they also just didn't nail it, right? And once again, I'm just from just the lack of conversation, it's telling for me. I'm sorry, like when Mavo before now, Mavo was I couldn't scroll and I won't see Mavo.
Yeah,
the silence is telling for me that I think people are just like
it's not that silent. It's not that silent. I won't say it's like silent.
To be honest, I felt the silence. Trust me, because when I was getting ready for my live stream. When I was getting from my live stream, it wasn't a big push. It wasn't a big.
Can I talk about that video that he released?
Anyway, real quick, Dante. I want to hear from Dante on this perspective because I feel like Dante was very familiar with Mavo prior to Escaladizi as well. So, how are you feeling about the record, the new one?
So like, this is let me just be honest. I have no idea project.
Okay.
So like.
Why?
What do you mean? What do you mean? I've no idea.
Wait, why not? Why not?
Because there was so much music.
True. I don't want to. Fair. It was a very busy week. It was a very busy week.
And I still don't understand this. Hey, people know that project is 7 songs long, and 3 of them you already heard this before.
True. There was that, and there was like work stuff. So all those things kept clashing, and I didn't want to spill into the work stuff. I can't talk on that, but this is the thing. From what I heard, and also what I'm reading, it feels clear that they've cut 2, not just 1. Like the Shaka Bulizi is gone, bro. Like nobody can tell me anything negative about that song. I'll never believe them.
It's climbing on TTC. It looks like.
I think stuff which, to be honest, is expected. I expected to do that since when it was an unreleased, and people kept, listening. Like it's crazy. That nigga has leaks for days. That is fire. So I'm pretty sure a lot of us that may be familiar with him want certain records on DSPs or on this project. But I think there is a clear identity of what the project is, which is kind of like conforming to what has worked or trying to imitate what has worked with that 100% certainty on what exactly it is, aside from Mavo's just exceptional talent. So what Bev did say was the next project is giving them more of the, I think, Tumoweto vibes and all of that, which that's not even the pocket of like Mavo that I want.
Is that what she said?
Yeah, she said it actually. I wish I can find it here right now.
That's an odd thing to be saying though.
Yeah, so she did say that like they couldn't have a project whereby they were like different vibes. Do you grab? Like, the one in the project that was cohesive, but to a lot of people, it's so cohesive and one sound that they are like, okay, this is enough. Do you get me?
Okay.
So it's not make because I don't think the records are bad. Like the Cashmere record is stuff like Tower Cash, like that nigga knows what he's doing anytime he's approaching like this club records. It's always so it's that Cashmere's artistry is so interesting to me. And it's also weird that he's not in certain conversations at the same time. Like it's just his position is not, but I don't want to go into that. So when she said that, I'm like, okay, I get it now. Because there was something that was like pushing me back. It's kind of like the project, from what I heard so far, I'll finish. I'll take back, anything I say if I go and listen again.
I've put up the tweet you were talking about.
Yeah, please try and pin something so we can.
Okay, thank you very
reference
much. But like Ty said, if I see like there is something there, they're like this pocket. So I don't think that the production necessarily is the problem for me. The problem for me was maybe how Mavo approached it because I know he is better than this. Like it feels like we're going to make money project to grab. But and I know people might want to perceive Mavo as this, or you're just like making music and saying whatever. No, that is not. The guy is brilliant to me. He's freaking brilliant, and I don't want. It's not weird for me to get a project whereby it reinstates that perception that people are having of him.
Okay.
That is my own like dilemma right now. But then she said that the next project is coming, and even they're already talking about the next single.
Yeah.
Or she's already talking about the next single. I'm like, okay. On one side, I'm like, you guys like, why did this? Like, why are you guys rushing? What's all this? But then again, on that,
she just posted a tweet 7 minutes ago.
All she needed to say was needed to stretch the new sound for the new fans. Okay.
Exactly, so that the people who this is where they are meeting, they can get more of that. If that's what it is.
Okay, so
Mavo soon. She said new Mavo soon again and again and again. When it's your time, don't worry. Everything will align, whether the devil likes it or not.
Okay, I guess it kind of validates, even without me hearing the project, kind of validates what Taj is saying about them kind of settling into what has already worked and trying to build off of that. But yeah, we get to see it. We get to see how it holds up, or if that was the right direction to be taken to appease new fans, or at least give them something, and then overall now move on to, I guess, where he really wanted to go with the project.
Yeah, exactly.
I have a bit.
Now I'm talking in answer. Sorry, Bergama. I think the last thing I'll say is this. If you want to see Mavo express skill and like just like fitting in the pocket exceptionally, there's a record called Drink Up. And I advise, it might not be your cup of tea when you listen, but I advise everybody to go and check it.
Okay.
And there's no way you hear that and you're going to tell me that, okay, there is that.
And if I listen to this and I don't like it, what will happen to you?
She said,
I'll be fine.
Wait. So
I have a bit of an issue with this, and I'll tell you what my issue is. We've had this conversation several times before, but it's the idea of trying to hook people with who you're not really. Who you are, I can't speak English. God, who you are not. That's all. Who you really are not. Hey, let me just stop. Anyway, the point is that
I don't know.
Is that not a bit of a dilemma? Because we've talked about this thing before, and we've had people come here and complain about artists who make music and then change the style of music they are making. And then lose their fans, and then their same older fans come here and say this is who they really were, and then it causes a whole dilemma.
Fair point.
So my thing is that, like, I get what she's saying and I get what you're getting at. Like, he has skill, he has this, he's actually a serious artist right now, he's making money, beautiful stuff. I just wonder what happens when he goes back to making the music that he was making before that did not blow him up. And what blew him up is the new thing. Like, because here's the thing, when people say this is not who they really are, this is not the kind of artist they really are, I'm like, but you made it though. So it's not
That's the thing,
somebody else. It's not somebody
Okay,
else.
Bro,
wait,
exactly,
wait, wait.
bro,
It's
real,
not somebody else.
real.
I don't know that Mavo. I
That's
don't
not
know
my
that
point,
Mavo
though.
or
Sha.
So
Bev would
I'm
ever say
quite
that that's not who he is.
because
Yeah, I
I,
don't
I think
I
it's a
because I think
I think it's a
like
facet of who he
No,
is.
but her saying this,
because I
her
think-
saying
because
this
I'm-
takes a
my
little
thing-
bit of authenticity out of the project for me. Like,
Yeah, because like for me,
I
what I'm
get
saying
that.
is that like
it slices a little bit off. It doesn't take the whole thing away.
They are saying if you can, why not? Like if you can pull off an Escarabizi, a Shakabulizi, why can't you just stretch it a little bit more? If
Right.
it's
We
gonna,
Lashizi
if they,
and a few other shizzy.
yeah,
Oh,
like,
and
that's who you
if we're talking about song titles, of course, they should do that.
this can be there.
No, but in
But I don't know. I don't know.
okay, so in these
very
beats,
fascist
okay,
sentiments.
okay, are you okay? So question for you guys that have heard the
Yeah.
project. Can you say
I have heard the
with
project,
consensus, some of these beats here were not tailor-made Marvel beats or song
They are
or
not.
type of records that you think only him can
Please,
attack?
we the new fans, we don't even know what they love me.
They are not.
Me
Baba.
now, waiting me. I was gonna ask
See,
before because before do I know? No,
Okay, fair point. I'm asking the wrong people.
Okay, wait.
No, this is actually a good point
wait.
because
Hold on.
when you say
I'll tell
that,
you
how
the-
much
the first
Marvel
time-
have you listened to?
The first time I ever heard of Mavo was when he was on Santi's stream.
Right.
That was the first time I came across Marvel. Before that, I do not know who that gentleman is. I have never heard of that gentleman before Santi's stream. So, if you can explain to me what he was doing before Santi's stream, that would be very helpful.
Yeah, I was doing a lot of things. But
Okay,
there's
see,
like
guys, it was doing a lot of things. There was no tailor-made Marvel beats, bro. On some songs, you will see
Okay.
a tag from like YouTube, so like that wasn't the case.
Okay,
I don't think
okay.
there's a type beat for him.
Can I like remix or like revise my question? Okay, not necessarily tailor-made, not necessarily tailor-made for Marvel. Were they audacious to the point where it's like a Marvel thing to tackle this beat? No, I mean, it doesn't necessarily have to be a Marvel beat, right?
Okay, let me say this. He made the songs.
The beats didn't.
Like, no, the beats were not the thing.
Okay.
He made the songs.
See,
Yeah.
Ima.
So the beats were not making a statement, is what you're saying?
nope.
Okay,
Absolutely not.
okay.
Get.
Anyway,
Both.
real quick, I think we spent good time on Mavo. Shout out to Mavo, man. I'm definitely looking forward to tapping this
There was
project.
somebody else from the street, Abby.
No, it wasn't someone else from the
Guys,
show. I
before you
mean,
go, I just want to remind
Miza and Barry J dropped, so that's someone you can tap into.
Street correspondence, over to you.
That's a beds now.
Yeah, man, but it's the remix with Barry J.
That's a what?
That's a beds. Oh, but you don't know that one, but
That's it.
That's Egbed. It's Egbed easy, man. Anyway, man, we have lots. Okay, we have so much music, guys. I want to do well with time so we can touch on as much as we can. It was a very busy week. Real quick, anyone tap into Victony and Olamide Skido?
It slaps more than fucking lemons that kids eat. See, that song's
Lemon
fucking
slap.
bad.
Yeah, man.
Yes, they do.
All right, valid.
I did not know that I would enjoy listening to Chukwuebuka speak Igbo in his song. I said, oh, when did we start doing this?
He hasn't speaking Igbo, no, or he
Hasn't he
doesn't.
always been speaking Igbo?
He has been speaking Igbo, but
Not to this point, right? Yeah.
It's like inserted in the verses, is inserted in the chorus. I said, Chukwuebuka, is that you? Go for it. I'm into it.
Bro,
Those slaps.
the guitars for me, man. Those high life guitars, bro, like crack, man, every time.
Vic is cooking, man, but nobody wants to give him attention. So, hey, man.
Anyway, man.
Vic is cooking.
Anyway, Olamide 2 showed up.
Who did you call?
No, I said Vic is cooking. and Nobody just paid the attention
Oh,
to
okay.
him.
Yeah.
Only myself is your junior brother, please.
And my
I
guy
call
on
the
the
one
play.
that Onye Wukankwa, so it's like that guy that came to come and call us, so call Oyiko Sola. I say, oh.
Victony, I said Vic. I said
He
Vic.
said Vic now. That's not that deep
I mean,
now.
to be fair, you call that man Chukwuebuka.
I mean, but
I specifically told you Chukwuebuka because of the fact he was speaking Igbo, guys. Come on.
I didn't even know Chukwuebuka. I didn't even know that.
oh really?
No, I don't know.
Now, wow.
Anyway, shout out to Victony, man.
His verse too as well, yeah.
Nice.
He's Olamide.
Yeah. It's just unfortunate that the song just came at the wrong time, man. The drama-
Yeah,
so
to be honest. But
Also, there were two records that
What is drowning it now?
Victony a lot of songs dropped
Protect
this week,
Sarz at all
or this
costs.
last
Okay,
week.
SARS literally dropped.
SARS dropped this
SARS,
way
SARS
weekend,
is at
bro.
the end.
I
SARS
just
is
wanted
at
you
the
guys
end
to
of the
speak on it.
conversation. We are not.
Yeah,
not
we'll
there
get
yet.
into SARS,
Calm
man.
down.
We'll get into SARS.
Calm down. You people like to move faster than yourself. Slow down.
Guys, I wanted to highlight something on Skido.
Uh-huh.
Fire Olamide verse. Kumel said he co-wrote that, and I think I heard Fortune's backing vocals again.
Sorry, who said they co-wrote that?
Kimwell.
Kemwell, okay.
Kemwell, yes.
Is that how you
Kemwell.
pronounce it?
Yes, Kemwell.
Fair.
Thank you, Kimwell. So he co-wrote Olamide's part. So yeah, that's what I wanted to say.
Nice.
It's a good song.
Blaze Beats as well on production. All right, man. Cool. We got a collab project, man, from Fireboy and Pheelz. Piece by piece. Okay. Has everyone listened to the project?
I have listened as well.
Let's play.
Okay, me, I've been tapped to Pheelz for the past 2-3 weeks. He dropped
2 jams.
I think he dropped one record with this Danny Lee girl in US. Then he
Daddy
dropped
Lay?
Yeah, Danny Lee. Then he dropped
Danny Lee.
Damilizi?
No, it's not. Whether you call her Danny Lee or Danny Lay, I didn't even know that she dropped anything.
I heard Danny D, man.
He dropped another one. I think it was Peace of Mind or something like that. Then so like he has been building up
Growing Pains.
Yeah, I don't know what I think we need Pheelz on the on a media outlet to come and tell us what happened to him in the past 2 years, because he has been really talking. He has been really saying a lot about how probably he was going through a lot and now he's better.
He's going to Growing Pains.
Yeah, Growing Pains.
Literally.
Yeah. So I think that Pheelz and Fireboy, they make great music together, and I think they needed this. Like, when I mean they needed this, like I think both of them, they really needed this.
They needed each other
to have like a creative outlet to just be, I would just say, be themselves. I like Onikentru, like just because it's called Onikentru, and I think we don't sample Olamide enough. I like let me go. I like Gozi. Yes,
that Gozi record, man. Interesting.
Yeah, I love Gozi.
How about Shake?
Yeah, I think
you don't like Shake in the jam, or
Shake the MJ one.
Gozi and Shake, I just think like those are just wonderful records. I don't like Young Again and the last one. I don't really I said, they've not really reached me. But those first 3 records, like I can literally remember them if we play it outside. Like that's how much I love those 3 records, and I think it's like a good EP.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed. Like it has been like the second after this house album. Like I think that this is like the second best release of this week.
Yeah.
Nice. I think same thing for me. I just think that at the end of the day, I just want people to take advantage of the first 9 months of the year. I wish they did this. It felt like a project where they felt free and they just created music.
Mm-hmm.
I think I need people to use the year at large to do things like this. I know there's pressure to do other things, and everybody's trying to be calculative about what song they will drop or their album roll out for the next 1 year and stuff like that. But I wish they were able to execute this earlier, because I just feel like right now it's just way too noisy. I think Onikentru could have easily gone. I think it would have easily gone. It's a 3-step record. 3-step is a thing. I think there's so much I could have done there. But I just feel like chasing this December hit, which I don't think they're doing, to be honest. I just think they are creating, but just trying to fight for this December period is not what I want for this project. But aside from that, it's a solid project, and they made great music, amazing music. I love Onikentru from TikTok. I really appreciated the song a lot. I was waiting for it to come out. The Shake was good.
What about LAX on it?
Yeah, LX lead, like, and LX finds pockets like this, like, and he knows how to like LX has that distinct like sound, or like there's a way he approaches like verses where it's like on a record with anybody he will stand out, right? Because he knows how to really he's very dramatic with his inflections. He's
very Fuji too.
Yeah, and I think it always makes for a good shot as a feature. So yeah, it was a record that I didn't even know he was on the record from the TikTok snippet. I thought it was just because of them, but hearing him at the end, yeah, he stole the show from Fireboy.
He stole the show for me, man. He stole the show. Like Fireboy was kind of reserved on this one, but yeah, stole the show for me on that one, man. But I definitely, go ahead, just to wrap up.
No, I said, but I think they did well. Once again, I just wish it would come out at a different time. Yeah.
Could this be considered like the biggest statement from established acts in the three-step perspective, at least from a Nigerian perspective? Because this is a 5-track EP that all have variations of it.
No, I mean, on the project, yes. Yes, if you can say that, yes. Yeah.
That's what it felt like immediately. Like this probably.
No, but then three-step is only prevalent in one track now.
That's what I'm saying. I'm saying it's prevalent in virtually every track except Shake.
It is like the three-step.
Yes, that kick pattern, you can hear it. Like variations of it is very like it feels like the statement in the entire production.
But then that's not like that's not. Like it's not three-step. Like,
of course, it's not. Trust me. When Nigerians do it, it's not.
Pheelz does 5-step.
Don't get it twisted. When Nigerians take on anything, it's not the original. Like I'm just saying, it's always a massive flip. It's always a redirection of
drastic for me to.
No, but you can definitely hear the influence of it.
I can hear it evidently on Kentro. But on the other records, like, bro, guys are doing 1-step, 2-step. Like, I'm sorry, that's not 3-step again now.
It's there. It's there on the last record. It's there on Young Again. It's very subtle in some other record. It's not in Shake at all. Shake was intended to be the outlier there. Like, you wanted to be like some MJP. Let me just throw in something that doesn't fit the ecosystem of the entire EP. Just to break that, just to serve as an interface, which is exactly why it's even placed in the middle. So every other thing you could definitely, if you go back to it in the kick patterns, just listen to the kick patterns. It's mostly in there where it's like dum dum dum. It's in that very subtle influence of it.
Yeah, and I think they very much, if I'm not mistaken, is Pheelz a white garment guy?
It's like Stelle. I mean, it's only Ruga I know, but I don't know about Pheelz.
Because the way Nigerians interpret three-step is very Stelle.
The
way they interpret it. And it makes sense because, I mean, that's literally that's how it sounds with there, right? So the way they gospelize three-step a lot. Right?
When he's thinking about it sounds very gospel like, especially on that Ketro record.
It is very MU, like that's that essence. But chance to them, they cooked. I just once again.
It was a fun record, man. I had fun. Nice to see them back again. But obviously, it was different this time because Pheelz is no longer just the background producer that's doing ad-libs or is supporting. This time, he's a full-fledged, like, Billboard level type artist. So it's like, he had to show up, which was a very, very fun experience to see them in a different context. Granted, like, they've given us 2 back-to-back, like, solid moments in the album scale. So it was interesting to see them, man. Any other thoughts on Piece by Piece?
What's the second album that he did?
Apollo now.
Pheelz was heavy on Apollo. I don't remember the credits.
It's because he was producing.
Yeah, there was heavy.
I don't remember the credits on there.
Yeah, he was big on Apollo and Laughter, Tears and Goosebumps. It was not Playboy that everything that kind of shifted.
Adeus, are you there? You had your hand up. Yeah.
I hope so. Can y'all hear me?
Yes, sir. So who's speaking? Oh, President. Okay, let's go ahead.
Please be clear about who's president before they start crossing people here. I do not belong to any of my 2 countries behaving like idiots right now. Anyways, good evening, y'all. So first of all, Taj, I don't know if I've ever spoken to you directly, but I like you, man. I just want you to know that I like you. You know, I'm giving you a compliment today because
he's gonna take it back.
No. Hold on. What now?
It hasn't said anything.
This nigga about to be a sufferer, man. They don't feel like they like him. God damn it.
Wait,
You see
really have
why
I? Really have I seen someone say all the things I'm freaking thinking at this exact time that I'm thinking it? Like,
You go make that blush, I beg.
Oh, okay. We're coming from.
All this for Taj.
no. I honestly, I listened to
guys,
you.
can you guys allow a nigga just get his flowers?
Oh, see now, then I get it. Nigga get this.
Which
Get
Bro, thank you, my brother. Jerry.
Sorry,
Nice.
Ade,
Is this on Piece of
I'm so
Peace?
sorry, you don't know what you've done. Ade, I'm so sorry you
I
don't know
honestly,
what you've done.
I figured that I've been in a couple of these spaces. I figured it might go this way, but no. Today, at least, you cooked. Like the whole time, I was just like, "It's exactly what I'm thinking." Like, and I'll very quickly speak on Mavo's project. That I'm going to focus more on piece by piece. But
All right.
I was at a wedding over the weekend in North Carolina. If anybody that lives, I used to live in Cali. I live in Austin now, Texas. But I was driving my rental, and Mavo's record with Cash Coming came on. I listened to it, and I was like, "This is decent, different, a little bit different from the other two. I like it. Let me listen to the rest of the project." I went 2 songs and I changed it. So I'm just gonna leave that there. Sonically, it musically wasn't doing it. I don't buy that tweet. I feel like that's just something you say when what you try to do doesn't hit. But it didn't hit. And it's not to say there's no sauce there. Hopefully the sauce comes back in the next thing, which hopefully they drop it quickly enough and it catches in December, along with the other 2 songs. But that whole scenario didn't go. But I will say,
though.
I love this collab with Fireboy and Pheelz.
Nice.
I know y'all are gonna like try to act like some other album or project that was dropped on Friday was worth all the hype. I'll leave that to y'all. You know, deduce what you want.
I beg, off the road, I beg.
Don't worry, brother. I will be here. I'll be here to hold the battle tight.
See, I don't want to hear stories. Okay,
focus on piece by piece. Just leave us.
See, that's why they say you should protect them. You're already protecting them. Protect like that, but no, you can't protect here. I would dagger them. You know, rich. But anyways, that's why I'm here. So
we'll get to it.
So I'm here to say somebody first asked is Pheelz. They said, but one is Sele. They used to all go to. If you don't go to Sele, you go to CNS and the other. What's the other one? You go to proper engineering, and then you carry it into music. You know, be doing. I think I heard the record. I said, I only been on church, Nisha, because it was inside there. They know what they were doing, and they could. Pheelz is that guy. He gets it. I agree with you as well. Why did this record not drop like a month and a half ago, at the very least, to catch that last wave of the summer? Because Shake would have gone. Oh my goodness, that song would have gone. And I don't know why. Like maybe something was declaring something or production or teams. I just regret that it dropped. It's cold outside. There's no sun again. What was all this? Like, I cannot wait 3 months to remember to dance to this song in Lagos. Like, you know, they should have run the hype earlier and it should have taken us to where we need to get to. That being said, I was reminded that these 2 are really good artists. Pheelz did not get his shot early enough, but I think you just know that's a music person. In comparison to somebody else I just spoke on, when you hear people that used to know music, that they did it in church, that they told them which key is the key, how to read music, those are the ones that you would know.
Crazy.
Wow.
So I don't want to,
at a low point.
Taj, easy on it, I beg.
Taj, I beg, please mute your mic. They give you one compliment. You want to
guys, you just hit Sarz in a very low place, guys.
He wasn't even talking about Sarz. He was talking about Mavo.
He was obviously talking about Sarz.
It was definitely talking about Sarz. It was definitely talking about Sarz.
We ever know?
Let's get into the Sarz eventually.
We will.
I really like this project. Somebody said something else also about what growing pains or whatever. I think Fireboy is one of the few artists that has been upfront around like growing as a man and as an artist in real time, like what that looks like. And
do you mean Pheelz? Because the growing pains was about Pheelz.
No. Yes, sir. Pheelz, yeah. Talking about like going like superstardom, what that looks like, trying to match that energy or recreate that greatness or whatever. And it's nice for him to come back to his pocket of like, I can make music. I can sing. Like this is music. Like I'll get the next one right. I'll gamble and the next one we hit. But like the fundamentals of being a good producer, a good artist, a good complement to another talented artist is there. One thing I would love to see more from Pheelz for sure is like I need him featuring on other. I need people to know that he's an artist. Like I think that some people sometimes think that the hits that he had has like established him, because if some people, it's not like Young John's run where like you're hearing Young John on with Spinall, with Wiz, with it's like very soon enough you switch your entire mentality to thinking of him as an artist first, and then remembering that he has a like deep catalog of production. I think Pheelz needs to do that more. I need to hear him on random things. I need to be in some music videos or some shit. Like I don't know, like it's a little too moving like a producer that sings still, and it needs to be the other way around. But from a music standpoint, this was great. I listened to a bunch of all the other stuff that came out on Friday, and yeah, this one takes it for sure. If you want me to share my future thoughts on the other piece when we get to it eventually, I will gladly be the scapegoat here.
We've not gotten there, but it's pretty much the next thing. It's the next thing. It's the next thing we're going to. If there are other thoughts on piece by piece before we transition to Sarz, we can open the floor to any new speakers. Anyone that wants to add to the piece by piece. Any thoughts? Lost Boy, is that your hand?
Not piece by piece, but if you're going to start, I wanted to say talk about the J-Lon record real quick.
The what record?
J-Lon and Psycho IP.
Right.
Active.
I think J-Lon played this song on this space like a while back.
Oh, when it was here, right?
Yeah,
when it was here, and it still sounds like as great. But I don't know if he played the Psycho IP part back then, but it's a really nice record.
He talked about it. Yeah.
It's a really, really good song.
Okay.
We're big fans of J-Lon over here. So
sorry, I don't jam on you fans' music.
Hello. Just rapid fire shouts for some new music.
There was what's their name?
The Cavemen.
No, not the Cavemen. Yes, the Cavemen dropped, but it's not the Cavemen.
Is it the man? Is it the man? The guy? The boys?
Spyro. Yes.
I beg.
Spyro.
Something there.
Spyro, the man, the boys, and your guy. 3 parts.
The boys and your guy. See, no matter which way you twist the name of that, it's very all over the place. Why would
it was genius. There was a great idea.
Oh,
you didn't think so?
No.
We don't give credit to creativity.
It was actually cool.
I think the name did justice to what the album ended up being. It's a 3-disc album, and it's very indicative indeed.
The men. I think what it was
the men,
just,
the boys, and your guy.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. It was just confusing the order.
The very first disc
it was the order that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, the order makes sense. The order makes sense. The men was the OGs, kind of throwback records, throwback sounds.
And then the second.
It's a way to put out a lot of music without feeling overwhelming. I think I was very smart.
True.
And the last disc didn't have a lot of features. It was mostly your guy.
It was a 19-track album. It was a 19-track album that didn't feel like it was a lot of work to get through. But if you separate it with that in mind, I think it was kind of saving.
Somebody wants to drop 22-track very soon.
I've told you people, if it's more than 16 tracks, I'm not. 16 is a lot too.
If the music is good, I don't care about the number. I think that putting out numbers don't matter if the music is good. We only criticize it if the quality is questionable.
When has that number ever been good? When has that number ever been good?
I think there's a sweet spot for album numbers in terms of songs. Please. That's how you end up with
there's a very sweet
42
because I remember
song albums.
Chris Brown.
When we were all here. We were all here.
I like that album by the way.
Wait. We were all here when Rikasani came.
Oh yeah.
That's diabolical number.
To be fair, it was a deluxe, but he didn't need to do that.
Sure, it was a deluxe.
He didn't need to do that. Songs. Yeah, that was crazy.
Let's not do this.
Anyway, man.
Ain't nobody listening to 35 songs. The fuck?
Okay.
Stop at 15 or 16 and let's move on.
Real quick before because I know the Sarz one we might close on the Sarz one, so let's power through some other records that dropped. Tubaba dropped a new record. Did anyone tap in?
He was in politics. He still does music.
Wait, what did
Yeah, I'm
you
just
say?
asking.
What did you say, Chewy?
I thought it was in politics. I thought it was in
He thought he
politics.
was important.
No, bro, but he's
guys,
actually dropping. He's actually dropping.
Can I
He's actually.
auntie or Nigerian uncle
Chibi,
right now?
Chibi, he's married to somebody in politics.
I'm about to like Nigerian uncle right now.
What's
Find a
that?
way to separate that relationship. I don't know how, but sorry, guys. That song I just heard cannot be.
No, that song was definitely a poor choice to put out because it feels and sounds dated. It feels and sounds very dated.
Taj said we need to find a way to separate.
Yo, wait, sorry, I want to say something, Taj. Taj, I want to say
Taj, take it to God in prayer.
Spyro had a Sound Sultan verse on his album.
Yes. South Sultan's verse was crazy. The record is crazy.
Moment. Oh
the record was crazy.
That I'm thinking that
the Spyro record, yeah.
What the fuck? Yes, like what the hell? Like you have a Sound Sultan verse that doesn't sound dated, sounds like great music put together. I hope it seems like Sound Sultan was credited there, so it even made me think of all that. So the royalties that go into right channel, in some sense. So that was a great moment.
Nah, for real. Like that. And even in Tubaba's context, I don't think he is even a talent you can write off at any point. Like if you look at even the recent record he dropped, Kuku Gugulam, that song.
That was one of my most played songs.
When it comes to actually penning down the reflection of someone that just sits in the back side of the internet and just observes the chaos that goes on. I feel like he just came in there just to school everybody and point fingers at the unwanted and now time wasting activities are going on, the comparisons, the Biscuit FC, Davido FC, like all those things, and pour it on the record and with such aggressive punchable delivery on this one, man. It was so fire. And I still feel like he has something to offer. Like he still has something to offer this generation. Yeah, I'm not writing him off.
You will never fight with that woman.
I'm never writing him off. But this last record was scary. This last record was this last record was scary, man.
I have a question.
Are we talking about the same Two-Face?
As long as Two-Face is with that woman.
Talking about Two-Face.
That's the problem.
And Taj, I have a question. This song that Two-Face dropped and the one that Kiss Daniel dropped, what's the difference in the
Which
message?
song?
Which Kiss Daniel record?
The one about men and their...
What? Please, we don't disrespect Kiss Daniel.
Oh, wow.
Stop.
To be a man.
That song is a great name.
Is it to be a man?
I can never give that song its flowers.
I bet Gege University type it. Because it's Gege University.
Because what does it mean by that song?
No, guys, forget.
That's Kiss Daniel, man. That's exactly
the
Kiss Daniel.
musicality.
I don't give a damn. I said the first lyric on that song was, go reel me until I turn cadaver. I said, get the fuck, man, please.
Bro, do you know I don't know what that? What the fuck does that even mean?
It means that she didn't.
Like she won't stop disturbing him
until he dies.
He becomes cadaver.
Until he dies.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Until she see my cadaver.
I thought it was something more abusive. Jesus, I was scared.
No.
No. As far as Two-Face goes, on a very side quest to Taj's point, somebody yesterday tweeted something that made me laugh. I think it was Two-Face's mom's birthday this weekend.
Okay.
And they threw a big party and everything. And the person tweeted that this is why I don't like Nigerian mothers. This woman came on the internet and was crying to us and telling us that this woman kidnapped her son. Now here she is dancing with her son in the same woman, and she has not come and told us to stop looking for her son.
Bro, I tried to stay away from all that, man. I tried to stay away from all that. When it comes to Tubaba, bro.
I tried to stay away from all that messiness.
Oh, man.
You're not the only one that is...
No, sorry.
Did any of you watch that Two-Face interview with
we need to get involved in this.
Taj said we need to separate this couple for the future of music.
Yeah, no, we need to separate it.
No, but Belema, did you hear the song?
Why would I?
No, the song is actually atrocious, man.
Can I ask?
And it came at this time,
This time and age. Did you believe that I was looking at Two-Face as he's married to that woman and playing the song? No. The last song I heard that Two-Face did was the one that he did. I think he did something earlier this year, right? He did a collab.
Yeah, the Kuku Gugulam now.
Yeah. So
that was late last year, though.
That was the last one I listened to. wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad song. But like in this time and age, I'm to be on Taji's side. Like, maybe we need to separate the couple for the future of music.
Guys, somebody's talking someone's glory somewhere.
What does this even mean, guys?
For the first time, I believed it. Somebody's glory is being collected.
No, the song is not good. It's not good. It's not good.
All right, Roku. Let's power through some of the releases this week. We had
you mentioned Cavemen.
Cavemen, yes, the Chameleon record. They dropped the Chameleon record.
I can't believe I'm about to give Cavemen their 10s, but they ate shop.
They definitely did.
You don't like them?
Pepe, you're on my side on this.
Pepe loves.
Pepe, did you like this release?
No, I don't love Cavemen. Please don't put that in my mouth.
Hey, Pepe,
Yeah,
why?
I know that some people
Pepe
don't
doesn't
like
love
them.
I didn't know you were on the side of greatness.
Pepe is like Taj said.
I don't.
Guys,
Yeah.
wait.
Yeah.
I had an epiphany last week about Cavemen. So you guys can hear me.
Epiphany. Okay.
It came to him in the night.
Epiphany.
You don't understand.
Like a thief in the night.
You see this practice of niggas dropping music every hour of the day, right? They need to stop because it delays my. I try to catch up with things as much as I can, but I realize that when I take my time, I am able to appreciate music more.
Okay.
And that's just like the thing. And it happened again with this. I went to listen to the Cavemen and Student Camp project. And I was like, why is this so good?
Yeah, people slept on
I was
that.
like, why is this so good?
Amazing stuff.
Yeah,
it
slapped.
But then I went
your
back
epiphany
to,
is that when you slow down and listen to music, you like it more.
I have it.
My epiphany is that like I didn't realize what I was missing. You understand? But then I went to listen to the Roots project. I got the idea. I'm not caught up. But now
A modern classic, bro.
So
Don't play with Roots.
Wait,
Emmanuel, you like Roots?
I love Roots, man.
Wait.
It's a cult classic.
The thing is that, fuck, this is going to sound weird. This will sound weird. You guys don't make jokes, right?
You cannot say that, bro. Like, the jokes will fly, man.
So sorry. I didn't even mean to.
The jokes will fly. The jokes will fly, bro. Dante, what are you about to say? What was you about to say, Dante?
Please go ahead and say what.
Andrew, what's your question first?
Please, I beg, Dante, say your thing because I'm trying to move on, bro.
You know, like what's the word? Sometimes your consciousness or whatever, or your subconscious has a voice. And mine is like, depends on the context. And the context of Cavemen is always Ima. On a stream one time, I had said, like, oh, I don't, like, maybe, no, he played a record, sample like a popular song, I remember, or they interpreted a popular song, and it was like,
yes.
I was like, oh, I think I'll start listening to Cavemen now. And it was like, surprise. So anytime I think of Cavemen, Ima comes to mind. The other, I was like, well, it must stop disturbing me. I'm going to go and listen to
the Cavemen
last project. And then I got there and I was like, oh my God, this is... Because
I don't understand. Sorry, I have two questions. I have two questions. I'm so sorry.
Oh my God, we need to move on.
We're gonna move on, but I have two questions.
Yeah.
I'm not even gonna ask Taj why he doesn't like
the Cavemen.
Because I already know why Taj doesn't.
Why?
Don't worry about it. Street nigga.
Wow. I try to call Taj a tribalist.
Wow, they tried to call me Ronu.
They try to call you Ronu, man.
They say I'm Yoruba Ronu.
Taj. I did those ones don't even come out of me.
You drew the line.
Belema, we drew the line, man. Belema, we drew the line. Taj, you say you're Ronu, bro.
Like Kanishi Street.
I mean, he's street correspondent, so he kind of tracks. Man.
Because I have to be Ronu with you, man.
Can you imagine Pepe being Ronu?
And
even Ronu, you know.
Oh God!
Can I finish?
I don't die today,
I did not say any of those words that these people have used. All I said is Taj is. We do usually do street correspondence. So I understand Taj not liking high life. I do not like high life.
That's cap because I love show them cap.
Sure. If you consider that.
No, but
sure.
You don't like that. You don't like high life in its traditional form.
Yes, I even like Umu Bilibo. I listen to them.
Oh, so cute.
Sarz, please.
Hey, I beg.
Friends.
Dude, I have black friends.
Can I ask my question?
This is I have black friends, man. I'm sorry.
I have Igbo
Please, now
friends.
we have Sarz to get. Let me ask my question. So my question specifically is not even for Taj. It's even for Pepper. Specifically, are you one of those people that believes that the reason why you don't tune in all the way to
I know where this is going.
you don't tune in all the way to Cavemen is because they are not speaking proper Igbo? Is that what it is for you?
Yeah.
Or is it?
It's a combination of things. But I don't think it's a good idea for us to get into this today. We are going to talk about us, please.
Okay,
We'll
okay.
discuss
Fair,
this
fair.
another
No, I
time.
just wanted to stop because everybody. Wait. The reason why I bring it up is because, and that's fair. We can have the conversation another time when the album comes out. Because my understanding is the Cavemen album is ready.
They are working on the album. Yeah.
No, my understanding is
They said it was 95% ready or something.
my understanding is that as of right now the album is done. That is that's the knowledge I have.
Industry.
But, no vex.
Calm down.
No, they actually tweeted.
My question and the reason why I asked Pepe that is because everybody that I know that has said they don't like Cavemen, especially if they're Igbo, a lot of them have said is because
I've heard this before.
They are not singing in like proper full Igbo, and so I was just curious if that was part of the reason why a lot of people I've spoken to said Cavemen is a very diluted high life, which is funny.
You actually heard those conversations in real life? Like people told you that like face to face? I'm just curious.
I've seen it online.
No, I've seen it online. I've heard it in person as well.
I've had the conversation in real life.
And we even asked them about it, didn't we? We asked them about it.
Maybe that's why I don't like this.
I beg. That's not your problem.
Because you would tell us what the proper Igbo is. Sure.
Yes, I just told you I listen to Umu.
I beg.
I don't think he gets more highlights than that.
Thanks for pronouncing this right. I'm sure he's like his brain is busted. He's so impressed with himself.
So impressed with himself. But anyway, that's why I had that specific question for
what the fuck.
Pepe. But we can move on. We're gonna move on.
Yeah, man. Real quick, this just powering through. Okay.
You guys been free housing, man. Throughout this meeting, you guys are more free housing one time.
Freed Harvey.
Yeah, like hashtag free housing. The nigga did like ask his question.
Shout out Dante for always fighting for my honor.
But please don't let me keep you fighting for you. But
did Harvey have a question or add something?
Oh, sorry, Harvey. Go ahead. Not my fault. Sorry. Harvey, say what you want to say.
Oh, I just wanted to find out whether Dante just like listened to Roots for the first time in recent time.
No. So like there are certain projects and artists that I know you're good, but it doesn't connect. So I try every year or every 2 years to try and connect with it because I always feel like there's something there. There's a list of artists like that.
That's very thoughtful, man.
Bro.
Yeah, because
Is the reason why?
I should probably do that because sometimes you connect with music like 2 or 3 years later that you did not connect with originally.
Yeah, the reason why
it happens.
Maybe I should go back to the roots.
One in my house.
Everybody should go back to the roots. That's everybody's homework. Go back to the Roots album. Go listen to the Brilliance.
Don't like it. I think I've listened to it as well. It's cool, but it's just not my type of music. Like I like what they did with Show Them Camp. That was amazing work, but the Roots album to me was just
wow.
There's some nice songs there. I think the Beautiful Rain song or something.
Yeah, nice songs.
Hey God. Hey God. Hey God.
Excuse me.
I don't.
I have a question. So you people are under the impression that we are supposed to believe that you people used to do past question or some music.
Bro, that's a crazy thing.
That was a personal thing.
Anyway, man.
I give artists chance. But the Lemon is something that was the highlight of my.
This is actually the
we lost you.
Music is subjective. Like everybody would always have
the subjectivity of music, man.
Hey,
like,
man.
It's very interesting to see that.
It's very interesting to me.
Harvey, do you like
Roots?
Harvey, do you like Roots?
Yeah, absolutely, man. I jammed that shit for a long time. I went to Cavemen's first 11 shows back to back in Vegas.
11,
bro. Bro,
Family.
the Cavemen offer something that almost virtually no one else does. Right? No one else offers.
It was funny at the time.
What's that, like live music with high life?
Bro, high life.
But
High life in such a vintage, presentation, right? Like it feels
it's like a
family events and shit. But anyways, that's by the way.
I love their branding. I think they do amazing work with the brand and like
bro
on Roots. Yeah, I don't know if they can replicate Roots.
Bro, that's the bar.
I think they need to.
They don't need to, but that's their bar. That's their freaking superstar. You know what I mean? Like that's their Mushi Tumo hits. Like it's their bar.
I'm really glad that they took time off to try and make music again, because I felt like at some point they were having a struggle to, be their authentic self like they were on Roots. Roots is the one time that they actually did something that was fully undiluted, that even Igbo people, rightfully so, did not really like it. And I get what they mean when an Igbo person tells you they're not speaking complete Igbo or they're not doing real highlight. It's because Cavemen actually went to the actual roots for it. Highlight is
exactly.
Yeah.
Like it's not.
And I think that's why I wanted to ask that question to Pepe for sure, was because I understand where that concept comes from. And Emmanuel was talking specifically about like this vintage high life thing. And I think it's very much like a filter aesthetic where they've done it very properly. Right?
And real quick, and Bigfoot as well. We need to shout out Bigfoot.
Yes, Bigfoot is
the mixing is a big part of it for me.
Bigfoot is 10 over 10.
How they mix the music is a big part.
There's nothing Bigfoot touches.
The live sound and all.
Oh my god, bro! It makes
a certain kind of sonic out of the world type feeling. Yeah,
and I think it's fair if that's not for everybody.
I already have my eyes set on some people.
Me, I love
all people that don't like the Cavemen. They are you now. And this music take.
Branding. Don't worry.
Anyway, man, we already heard from Odumodu. Odumodu dropped Industry Machine.
Real high life.
Wow.
That was a really good record.
Oh man, how do you guys feel about the song having a life of its own before it actually came? Do you think? Yeah. Do you guys think it might tint some of the, I guess, like momentum that the song might have, or you think it's?
I think it makes sense. That's why they used it as an intro.
Yeah.
No, I think it's great. I think on tour that song will really take off. It will probably be.
He has already toured on it.
Like everybody would know it, but it's not a song that might do numbers type thing. Like that's why it's an intro. Like everybody's kind of.
He's not already doing numbers. That's a single. That's a hit song.
It's a single.
He's definitely gonna do numbers, bro.
How can you say that song will not do numbers? That's literally the hit of the project.
But that was the same thing we said about Pay Me, but it was the other record that picked up. The 2 a.m. freestyle.
No, Pay Me was not Industry Machine though.
I know, trust me, I know they're different records, but I'm just saying, like,
you guys think that Industry Machine is going to get heavy play time as time goes on?
Yes, it is a hit. It's going to be the hit of even December.
All right. Okay, can we have the conversation of if it's a good song or not? Or we are all in consensus it's a good song before we.
It's a great song. No, it's a great song.
It's an amazing song.
All right.
The snippet to catch on that's heavy. I think like everybody almost has it at the back of their head as a tune that was somewhere there when it does play. Like it definitely has to have some level of quality to.
It's a phenomenal record.
Like that's what I think.
I think it's a great record too. We'll see.
I think Industry Machine Fun, they're running in December. I think both those records are gone.
In the words of Odumodu, post enough for my haters where they hate on me. I think the album is gonna be very interesting. I'm very curious. I've seen Pasaliu, I've seen Davido, I've seen
the track list is actually heavy.
Right after each other is even not on that one.
I'm seeing Psycho YP.
I'm seeing
some.
The track list is crazy.
I'm seeing the song that I am excited to hear here. I'm seeing Anti-World Gangsters and Skepta on the same song. I am very curious how that's gonna sound.
I'm seeing
Mode 9, I'm seeing Pato Rankin, I'm seeing DK, I'm seeing Pretty Boy Dio and Gigs on the same song.
Yeah, I mean, it's an Industry Machine project. Like,
it's an Industry Machine project. Yeah, man, industry.
Odumodu, Toben Wigwe, Jerick, and Fino. Interesting. I'm very curious where it's all gonna go. Love it for Odu.
Yeah, crazy track list.
Yeah, the track list is heavy.
22 records, though.
If the same level of musicality like that was on Industry Machine is like all over the project. We're in for a good time. And I think Odumodu is one of those people that really cares about music more than obviously like numbers and all that. He really does care about like dropping music that is fun, that people will dance to, as opposed to all that technical stuff that the critics like.
Yeah.
No, I think the project will not be a dance heavy. Can never be a dance heavy project. I think we're going to get a lot of different types of music. I think you get core hip hop, Odumo, you get high life, and you still get the jams, right? He has some bad bitch anthems. I know the record with YP is like a bad bitch anthem. The record with Saweetie as well. He previewed Bombastic Elements in Toronto. It's a very high energetic jam. So it's very even the Sonics of the project are going to be very diverse. The track list is what is really something. That's really a crazy track list.
It's a crazy track list, man.
That's an insane track list.
It's insane.
Very, very.
I don't think they've seen this many like coordinated, high profile names like
in 2025 clearing this kind of thing. The lawyer will almost lose his mind.
That's why it took probably 2 years. It's probably why it took a long time to get this out from him, because
I think
sounds like work.
And they also moved it as well, right? Or like kind of trick people with the dates. Do we even said Industry Machine was dropping today, and then they dropped the single Industry Machine.
A lot of the albums are dropping this late. Trust me, they all have the same issue with clearance. Like
clearance,
and it's even not even just like a general sample clearance. Even bro. Man, go punish the business. Even just features. People are like being dickheads. People are being dickheads, like for no fucking reason. So, bro. Anyway. But I just once again, I wish this project came out in this came out in like July.
Earlier, right?
I think we'll have had a crazy run.
Yeah, it should
December.
Should have been early.
I think the timing is too tight. But that's the thing, though. Odumo is like his industry. He's the student of this game. He attracts that attention.
Yeah.
You have a Davido feature, you have a Wiz feature. I'm sorry, you're good. Just those two alone, you're good. You're good, man.
And it's one of the very few acts or breakout acts in recent time that actually has a stronghold on the space right now. So it's he has a lot to benefit from this.
And just how he is would like people will be motivated to push it with him, right? Because
he's that guy, and he's likable.
Industry,
and he did the same for them. Although, like most of those guys, he has records with them that he probably pushed, heavy, like So it's going to be a tit for tat type thing.
The thing about Odumodu is that Odumodu gets it. Like he gets it. Like well, then again, I guess maybe sometimes you can owe it to his age, so he's kind of aware. Like he's like, there's no gimmick here. Like he knows everything that he's doing. Like it's like the relationships he builds, he makes sure he keeps them, because like he knows what he's going to use to benefit his life. Like it's like it's almost. I mean, some people can look at it as kiss assing, but it's just like, bro, it's like
it's networking.
You're playing the game how it should be played.
You're networking, man.
You're playing it how it should be played, and you are. And then again, just who you are, just being that real person, just in real life. This is not with that gimmick. Even though it comes to be writing caps lock, like the guy connects. Like, bro, this guy put Obi Gwana at the end of that industry machine. You guys have to understand that the significance of things like that in Nigeria. What that
even the thing that happened with Adeayo recently on Twitter now.
That was cool with Adeayo too.
Bro, the man is going to carry it. I use it or not.
Yeah, those are the people you want on your.
Like the man is going to carry that song now and post it on his Instagram page.
Yeah,
that guy has an audience. So like, everything is just like
Spartan.
It counts, and that's what it is being a Nigerian superstar in his true essence, right?
Yeah,
and he gets it, man.
For sure, he does. But yeah, man, looking forward to
Nigerian greatness. He's playing.
Sorry.
No, I was saying that. I was just saying that at the same time, as he's playing the Obi Kubana game, he's still playing the Skepta game. He's still playing the Cash Cobain game.
Yeah.
So this guy is playing a crazy range of like just access.
Yeah.
Well, that's it, man.
For sure. Shout out to OD. Do we have a date yet, even? Like, is it confirmed date or? Because Apple Music has it.
I think. But he actually took down the pre-save. There are some.
The date is October 5th.
Yeah, man.
I'm sure somebody has already. Oh god, this feature.
Adukelegode Gold is dropping that same weekend.
But what I said is so valid. Why do they all wait till Q4 to drop? Like it makes no sense that we have to like struggle with all the music.
That's what will help them blow.
It's actually like it's this December thing. It's also. I mean, now that the Grammys have been in play now, the Grammys start to affect some people's releases in some cases.
Yeah, some people will start determining.
But the Grammy deadline is September.
Yeah, exactly.
If you notice, the beginning of this year was very quiet. The first couple of months was very, very quiet. But they keep doing this because essentially everybody's coming back to Nigeria.
party jam. If you drop in January, it's not as
effective.
In March, it's
but
not.
It's like a 1% chance that anybody blows. Like the chance that your music.
Chibi. How many songs from January or February are you jamming in the club now?
Yeah, but then again, you don't have to January, February. There's April, there's May, there's June, there's July.
I mean,
there's August.
Here's the thing.
There's the middle part of the year.
Things, Taj. A lot of people are doing two things. Either they are dropping Song of the Summer or they are dropping Dirty December jam.
Can I start this house discourse?
Wait.
I beg, I won't go sleep. Can I before we spell them out?
It looks like everybody needs to go.
Wait, so I don't even need to go. I just want to clarify something, Belema, please. Please. I think it was Sarz that said you get the answer soon. I just want to clarify that it's not like Sarz is coming to command. Because
it wasn't me. It was Chibi.
It was me that said it's coming soon. Sarz might come and clarify. Like this is 2025.
Yeah, industry.
First of all, I want to say Taj disrespectful because if you say let us start the Taj, can I start the SARS conversation? What has Dante relations? But anyway,
Oh, my bad. Oh, shit, my bad. I didn't mean it like that.
Wait, I didn't even view it like that, Belema.
No, I definitely read it like that, though. I read it like that. I read it like that, too, low-key.
No, actually,
because Dante started it. Because Dante started the conversation.
No.
No, I was talking about...
We'll go around. Everybody will get a chance to talk about stuff.
I don't know about everybody, though. Belema, don't stop making promises. We have about 30 minutes.
He wanted to go about sleep.
Most people will get a chance to talk about stuff. The only thing I will say here is protect that man. That man.
But is it the music or is it shirtlessness?
Is it the muscle?
Someone is answer this question.
Someone is not listening to this question.
It says it muscle.
Multiple truths come true at the same time. I don't get.
Sarz is not a scammer. His first video he posted after his album dropped that shirtless is like car. You know.
Can you imagine? But all the flex is like that is
oh my god. Anyway, man. Taj. Let's get into it.
Because you cannot off your shirt.
Wow, personal attacks.
I had two things to say. First of all, protect Sarz at all costs. Protect that man. Just 3 words. Protect that man. The second thing I have to say is, I know we've talked about this before here, but I forgot about World. I think it was when he dropped that one thing with those South Africans that took us by surprise, that we just kind of were like, what's going on here? So it was very curious to see on not just one but 2 songs. To be honest, I think a few of the songs are dated, and that is the price you pay when you refuse to give us an album when you said you were going to give it to us.
What song is called dated for you?
There's one obvious one.
I mean, like you even called out the one with Joe Boy. I mean, that it was COVID.
It didn't feel dated for me. I was surprised when they told me it was that old. I didn't know.
The Joe Boy record is not dated.
No, but there's a way we can talk about dated, which can,
What it is I'm saying is that like.
Let's no longer.
Not that the sound cannot transcend time. What I'm getting to specifically is that there was a time when this is what I was looking forward to, and now it's being offered at a time when I'm just like, just give it to us at this point. And I fear that might be the same issue that I'm gonna have with the Lojay album. That is what I'm getting at. The songs can sound great right here and now, but they can also sound like something that should have come out a year ago. Not that it would have.
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. Actually,
not that it would have changed much, but that's besides the point. My point and my stance as we go around this section, this table that Sarz has prepared for us, is protect that man.
All right.
Yes, protect that man. That's all.
Dope. All right, Taj, real quick. Please keep in mind other people want to speak. Let's have our.
After Taj, we'll have Pepe because
Taj, I'm begging you. Other people
I'll give you synopsis
Pepe.
and SWOT analysis on this. Feels okay, I'm joking. Okay, so I don't know. I have a hot take that I don't believe this is the project Sarz fully intended to drop. I cannot back any of these claims. I don't know. I'm only assuming because I place Sarz on a certain level of geniusness. Ade tried to shade him about him not being a real musician because but still, I think Sarz, although he doesn't play the instruments, I think he's somebody who knows how to produce. Like, he knows how to produce music. He might not be a builder, he might not build everything from scratch, but I think he knows how to piece things together. And for somebody who can't play instruments and to have gone this far, I think is worth noting. Right? I think I view Sarz as a genius, but I think there could be other factors why we didn't get the project I think we were going to get last year. First is first, not seeing the Asake record on there, the Come and Look was telling. I also think Clarence, once again, the snippets he has dropped, he has been on road for like
that shit had too many samples, bro. It wasn't coming out for sure. That Come and Look record, was it Come and Look?
Come and Look is out now.
Wait, is it out? Oh yes, it is out. I thought it was a snippet still.
Yeah, and the record did not even have a
project.
great moment like that. It was just a good song that was out there type thing. But yeah,
go ahead.
It was just not on the project. They didn't put it on the project.
Right, that's crazy. Why is it not on the project? I just realized now.
Yeah, so and for me, right, I think we got a very good Afrobeat.
You guys wanted TV records on the project. Sorry.
Yeah, I guess maybe.
So basically, I think I thought we were getting. Okay, so basically, let me just say, I think we got a very solid Afrobeats project. I think one thing that I could sense on this project was that the artist took the songs serious, because I feel like most DJs and producers, they kind of just give them the songs that they don't like, or just the effort is not really high. But I think when it comes to Sarz commands a certain level of
quality,
respect.
Yes, respect, and that's because also for the artist, Sarz is one person that his project will go number one. Like, he's one producer that commands attention, right? So I think it's only wise for you to not go there and put your half leg in. Like, it's only you embarrass yourself. Do you understand? But I think I've always pegged him for somebody who does more, right? Who does more than the norm. And I think I got a normal good Afrobeats project, right? And that is where my disdain is. But I don't think it is fully on him. I don't think this is a project that he said, you know what, I want to play this safe. I think there might have been other factors that might have created the project might have made the project safe. Like, I think clearance issues. I think because there's meant to be even be a Skrillex record. Where's that record?
You want Untun's music off the road, I beg.
So I think
I would prefer that.
Wait, let him finish his thought so we can move on to more speakers.
So in general, right? I mean, Sarz produced All Year, right? That was Sarz.
Yeah, Oh Yeah. Also, he produced the record with Travis. What's that record again?
He produced Active right now. I've heard what he wants, what he can do with house music, merging it with Afrobeats. I think with techno EDM, I think he cooked something crazy with All Year, and he gave me it made me realize that, okay, this guy can cook something crazy. And then when we had Happiness, he's like, Happiness was more like a more tamed version of these sounds, slower drum patterns, which kind of then now leans towards more the amapiano route. But I think I got to the project and I just got like good Afrobeats music, right? And some of the production there, like, I don't think Sarz was the highlight here. I didn't feel Sarz being the highlight of this project. And Sarz usually is the highlight of his collaboration with artists. Like, you feel a lot more of him, right? You feel heaviness of him. I didn't feel that here. I felt just a very great project with great great music, because the artists like I said, if Sarz asks you to submit a song or hop on a record, you best put your best forward. I think that was the highlight of the project, that he got the best out of the artists that any producer or DJ has probably gotten in
Isn't that what music is about?
So yeah, in general, I think I was left with like a bittersweet taste. Just like I enjoyed the music, I enjoyed the songs that are on there. I ran straight to the Asake Wiz record because, bro, when I had the drop on the snippet, I'm like, bro, that's my shit. Like, I fuck with records like that.
They called my guts.
So like I think like when that is one of the best Wiz verses I've heard in a long time. God damn it, that was sick.
Since 2002.
It's fair to know that Tay and Wiz are one. Like, you just know, like, if you hear what Tay is singing and you hear what Wiz is singing now, they're the same. It's just that Wiz has a flair of his, and Tay has his own flair. But but there's the inflection where Wiz was like, yeah, you fucking with a lion. I'm like, bro, what in the like R. Kelly Cisco melody? I just hear great record. I think now the song I thought the Victony record is this type of song that's going to get across the project, and that would have been brilliant because I feel like you would have been able to bring a lot of artists to a world that they're not totally familiar with, and that's the way you create something that is actually needle pushing and something that actually pushes the cover a bit. And I think due to clearance and some other maybe business needs, they were not able to execute a lot of those records. Because I think Sarz has that in the talk. I can tell that the Lojay record is probably one of the earlier records that they recorded in their careers that Sarz refused to give Lojay.
Yeah.
And then he just came out late. But I feel like that's a song that they all probably were gassed about, right? I think that's one of Lojay's finest writing moments as well. But just in general production, you can tell it's a bit dated about that one is very much dated. Like you can tell it's like an old beat. But he got Joe Boy. He got Joe Boy in the right pocket. He got Fireboy in the right pocket. It's just it just feels like every other DJ project and producer project, and I just didn't want that for Sarz. But then again, I think to an extent, this is what the business needs. This is how you get a global Afrobeats record or stuff like that. But I think if he took if he took more risk with some of the other things he was creating and he was previewing, and we got on the project, if they exist at all. But I want to be the once again. I don't know. I'm just having a hunch that there's sonics and songs that did not make this project for whatever reasons. So yeah, I just feel Sarz didn't highlight the project for me.
All right.
And that is where my only disdain is. But last I think we got a solid, once again, Afrobeats music project. Like we got a great.
Can I say I love Taj again now? Is that okay?
Sure, of course you can.
Don't worry, they will hit.
All right.
I don't encourage this man, even though I
should we leave the space for the both of you?
I agree with what Taj is saying though. Is that like this was a great Afrobeats album, but I would have loved a lot more experimentation considering Sarz. Also, I wanted to point out that like he's dropping, I believe, a documentary.
Yeah.
To go along with, I think it's a 4-part documentary to go along with
5 parts.
5 actually.
No, I don't say go they shirtless for them. I don't think girls go they look for.
How are you eating on the black man like this?
Anyway, need to move on to next speaker, please. 3 minutes.
The parts in the documentary go back to when he was younger, and it shows clips from when he first started producing and all the artists he's worked with so far. For Pepe, please go ahead.
Yeah, please put your hand up if you need to go, just so we have a good idea of
Thank
who
you
needs
so
to
much
go.
for this amazing opportunity to come and speak again. I don't know what that Taj and Adeus guy has said, something, but am I you to join experiments. Well, as he did not know experiments, and the album that he gave us, is this sweet or is not sweet? I'm not looking for. Thank you so much. That's really what we should be getting to the crux of. Thank you. Personally, I love.
Please, let's hear everybody.
I personally, myself, and my household, we will protect Sarz at all costs. That album to me was brilliant. I think I understand what people are saying in terms of like maybe they were looking for more electronic, I guess, things. But for me, from the run that he had in 2024, I was actually looking forward to the stuff that he was doing with drums. I feel like he had a heavy emphasis on the songs that dropped of his that he produced last year with drums. Something about drums and percussion was very interesting to him. So I was very excited to see what he was going to do with that in this project. And he delivered on every single song. First and foremost, I just want to start. Ima, please make sure you clip this. They called My Goat Washed. Part 156. Lost boy, I don't want to hear you speak. It's me and you in this space. Yeah, they used to call my goat wash, but alas, my goat.
Make me just do feature till they come out. I beg. You know what?
Get out.
Just to be clear, for those who don't know, it's Wizkid she's talking about.
Yeah, man.
His last album was fire, by the way, but hey. Let's run
I don't know what Taj is saying that.
Let's run agenda. It's fun, man. It's cute. It's fun.
All right, let's run.
So yeah, the what's it called? I love that record with Wiz. Somebody had said that Asake spoiled that song I don't know how you can say such a thing. That's
Who
part of
said
the best
that?
parts of the
Who
song.
said
It,
that?
don't
Niggas
ask me
were saying
Somebody
that
said
questions.
that.
shit, bro. Niggas were saying that
Niggas were
shit.
saying things,
Oh
man.
God,
Interesting.
insane people.
And that's one of my favorite parts of the song. It just adds this like grittiness to it. There's something about it that makes me want to go and be moving like a street nigga, even though I'm not that. So love that record. Love Skilly Bank
Hillbank
is
will do
his
that
verse
to
up
you.
too, boys. Huh? Okay.
Just go
Skilly
ahead.
Bank ate up his verse as well. Um, my other favorites on there, I love the King Madi record. I liked first, even though I like the record, there is something to be said about the subject matter of what she's saying
What
in
is
the
wrong with
record.
it? The money part, or what about it?
Of course, that's where they'll find you. I said,
I think
you
it's
said this,
cool.
oh yeah, I'll come and fly you out. I'm just a rich, lonely girl. I said, if I stone you, slippers.
I thought the subject
But
matter was
yeah,
10 over 10, by the way. That's my
Sure,
thought on
of
it.
sure,
course,
of course.
of course you did. Yeah, of course you did. But yeah, no, I love the record. King delivered like she always does, and I just that breakdown that again with what he
Always.
does with the drums,
Yeah.
fucking
I think
Osaze,
that
like
was a big drum statement. That record is exactly
bro, that
because it took the
drum
song
thing
to a
was
different dimension
insane.
for me. Anyway, yep.
Yeah, that like the drums on that song in fucking insane. Like, yeah, so love that record. Love the record with Joe Boy. I don't know what I expected out of the record with Joe Boy, but it delivered. And then the record with World. Guys, me and World have been in a love-hate relationship
I
for the
like that
last
song a
3
lot.
years.
Yeah.
But god damn. I
Yeah.
said, World, you're not so bad. What can I say? The record
Except that his
was
second verse.
what I
World is
expected it to
really
be.
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
It's
I don't know
good.
why I heard
I'm
Piecemeal
not
on that
saying World
song.
is not good. It's just the last few drops he's had have not been
Yeah, man.
enticing to me.
It's been serious.
But yeah, this particular song, amazing. Of course, World is always going to be nasty, and it was supposed to be a nasty record. So he does what he does on the record, which I really, really enjoy. And then I love that again, he did the same thing with the drums of it all, where it's like it kind of sounds like slightly delayed in a way, but I think that's the appeal. Like when you think the
It
drums are
sounds like
supposed to
what
come
P
in,
Prime used
it's
to do back in like 2 years ago, though. Serious me.
gosh.
No. But, you're not wrong actually. You're not wrong actually.
Experimented on things like that particular drum. But
Yeah,
right.
yeah. There's a few songs I can pick up from P Prime that reminded me of. Yeah.
Fair enough. But yeah, I loved the world record. And then a song that I liked was again, I want to point out that a lot of scenes were so the record with Tenny and Libianca. First and foremost, Libianca's verse 8.
Yeah.
Love the record. But the thing that I now came to realize is can we all come together and understand that that record is supposed to be a record about sex. And Libianca came to come and tell us that she usually do celibacy. I said,
But she spinning it in
ma'am,
a funny way, though. There was something about still giving it up for
obviously, it was.
certain.
That verse is brilliant, though.
I'm obviously.
Yeah, it's brilliant,
Obviously, it's
actually.
not brilliant.
She's battering you people.
I'm bothering, guys. Oh, boy.
It's not that
I
deep.
cannot make a joke anymore.
It's Chibi,
No,
don't
but
mind Chibi.
I found. I actually found her take on the record very refreshing. I liked the fact that she was like, "See me, I do usually do celibacy. You have to make love to my mind and whatnot." I was like, period. Love to hear. So that was another one of like my highlights, and then
Giving ghosts.
obviously the billion. Eh?
I'm just giving ghosts from SDC on
I don't
independent.
deny your reference. Just
On independent lady.
Yeah,
You don't know what she got about independent lady. She doesn't like independent lady. Ghost is mad.
like independent ladies, like that's what they talk about.
Bro, don't fucking kill me. So yeah, I loved her take on it, but I love that record as well. And then another obviously standout one is the Billions. Refixing all of the things that maybe people didn't like about the original Billions. I personally liked the original Billions. I did actually mind. At first I was confused about that, extended time without, actual drums and then it dropped. So I like the original one, but I liked this one a lot better. And the new verse, Lojay's new verse, like the first verse is not a verse that was on the original, if I remember. So everything about it just, I
No,
personally, I
it
think
is
that's
though.
pretty much the only
Yeah, I don't
album.
think there are any new
The first
verses on that
verse,
one.
It is.
The first verse is the same one. The same one. It's just
It
didn't have drums. It didn't have drums before.
It just elevates.
It doesn't have drum. That's the only difference.
Yeah.
Maybe my brain, but yeah, no, I really like those. I think those were like my standout records. Then honorable mentions. Odumodublvck and Charlie Poppy's.
Yeah, no one's talked about that
I
one.
like
Right?
Charlie Poppy's Mademoiselle.
Interesting song. Very interesting song.
The reason why I like it is I actually like Charlie's delivery of the chorus. I think that's the part that is endearing.
Charlie has become a better person overall.
Pluto. I'm talking about it to make it so fun.
Yeah, it's fun.
So yeah, I personally love the record. I think I gave it 8.5 on Friday. I still maintain 8.5. Solid projects. If you don't like the record, you don't like good music, and I don't understand anything you're saying. But yeah, thanks for coming to my set talk.
All right. Real quick.
Thank you so much.
Ginger, and then Chibi.
Sorry guys, Lost Boy is begging to come on.
Yeah.
I've already Lost Boy already.
So I'll start. First off, before I go say my mic hash again, is it hash?
It's better than before.
Is
Not
it
gonna lie.
disturbing you?
Yeah, it's better than before. Just go ahead.
All right. Anyways, the album, incredible stuff. I don't find it dated. I don't know where the whole idea of dated is coming from. That's one. Two, I think there's a build up there, and you guys can see it. Even from the production it's been delivering to Asake and co. You can tell. And although there's a little bit of beat shopping, like the worldwide record, because that beat on worldwide, sort of the drums, there's some of the songs on this album that has that if you pay attention very well. I don't like the King Madi record. I'm not a fan of it. I'm sorry. It didn't work for me. The record that delivered for me was Lojay's Loved. Is it Loved by something? I mean, what's that record title?
Love Me Then.
Loved Me Then.
Loved Me Then.
Yeah.
Don't you love me?
Lojay. Excellent. I love it.
I forgot to add his pen. His pen on that Loved Me Then is crazy.
I loved it. I loved it. I loved Body by Joe Boy. I think that's Joe Boy's like bread and butter. BMF by Fireboy and Brian Messiah on point. I don't know why everybody just saying the Odumodublvck record is just Charlie Poppy's part. The French people's part, I loved it. The French Theodora, that was very, very like sensual and sweet. Loved it. The French people who were singing on that record, something Theodora and one other person, I don't know their names.
Theodora and Zena.
That was really, really good. Getting paid, obviously, biggest highlight. At first I didn't like how Asake was delivering the what's it called, the verse, but over time, the chorus. But over time, I think I liked that idea of Lojay Koriyinpe. I like it. Kind of works. Yeah. So I think that's one of my highlights too as well. I loved World's record as well. The Libianca and Tenny record too. I think Libianca delivered excellently. I loved it.
Nice.
Who else is on the record again? Forgot
Victony?
I can't remember what was. Yeah, Victony. The Victony record. Yes, I like. Obviously, I think Victony, but I don't know who else. I think Victony definitely has one of the number one melodies, like melodious type of voice right now, like in the game. I don't know. Like there's a way he does it, and it just works. Like thus far, he has not failed me. Like I've not listened to anything Victoria said. I'm deleting this one, or I'm not listening to this one, or I'm taking this one off my playlist or whatever.
All right.
Like it just works. I just like how he comes on records and takes it on head on. I think Victony is unique. I think he should be protected as well. Apart from protecting Sarz, I think we should protect Victony. I think, I love Victony's delivery.
Protect everybody.
Protect everybody on it as well.
But anyways, I think the very very dope record. I think for me, out of the drops this week, sorry, yeah, this past weekend rather,
Yeah.
I think Stars is number one for me.
All right.
Stars is drop number one, absolutely delivered.
All
I didn't
right.
skip any track. Yeah.
It's all the songs are like really, really good. I think Up is like I'll put Up as one of the top songs. The Wiz record, it sounds like Wizkid is standing to record. Like Wiz is not even audible. No offense, like Wiz, a lot of his records can't
He's
sound
standing.
like. No, I tweeted that now. Like Wiz, a lot of his records, you see him like sitting to record. No offense, he's like laid back, chilled. Like Sarz, I've seen interviews of Sarz talking about how his recording process is like limited substances, like more working in the morning. I just want to get to work. It just sounds like everybody there was like they stood up and they went into the studio to work. Like I'm not here to vibe on any record, and even the Wiz delivery. That Wiz delivery. If he delivered half of his records like that with that same level of energy and tenacity, I'm sorry, like with this conversations we will not be entertaining right now that we are having. And I would like to see other artists bring that level of like work ethic to their own music. I think it was really top, like seeing it on display on his own project. So, yeah.